Oh my god. Okay. I already see people talking about the thumbnail. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. It might be a revenge story. It might not be. Who knows? Nobody knows. Why am I doing this? Am I copying Klarque? Nah, I would never. Nah, don't worry about it. Hello? Hello everyone, how you doing? Marcus, how you doing? Welcome in. Bonnie, how you doing? We got Robo, we got Tater, how you guys doing? Hello, hello. We got Glamrock, how you doing? We got Shoddy, damn, nice. We got She Silenced Me, Bashing Me, Made Me, Wards Me. What are you saying, Tater? Hello, Kolu. I hope I said that right. How you doing? Welcome in. Koala. Kolu. I don't know. I'm stealing your soul. Steal my soul, Alps. Thank you so much for the $5. Is it gonna say in the video? Oh, there it is.
I'm stealing your soul.
Why are you stealing my soul? Go away. That's Tater's job. Thank you so much for the $5. So, what are we gonna do on this stream? Let's go through it. Where did... Oh my god, another one? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, a new subscriber! Thank you so much! I don't know how to read that, but thank you so much for subscribing. Legend. So what are we gonna do in this stream? I'll be back. My man just brought up like a Terminator's line. Just I'll be back. Okay, I will be waiting for you. Hello, Scyan, I love your fury. Thank you so... He's here! Oh my god! No way! He's... Oh god, he's already here! Run! He found us! Klarque! The revenge is gone! He's already here! God damn it! Oh god. Oh my god, Klarque is already here. I'm gonna say what this stream is meant to be. By the way, the thumbnail is 10 out of 10. I love it. It's gorgeous. I just need to make something out of nowhere. So what is going on? First of all, I'm gonna say this and then I go for the rest. I just did like a... Let me mute the thing I can hear. So I just did like a concept season, which you can see here. How I would make kind of my own season and like kind of like a Halloween season. I was like, okay, I have some ideas that I really want Epic to do them, but they're probably not gonna do them. So I'm gonna kind of show how I would do this idea. It was like a really cool idea. We're gonna go through this, but first, Klarque. You watch my videos on your stream. You don't do it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. How dare you? I'm kidding, by the way, it's a joke. But how dare you? You don't have to watch them, I'm kidding. But how dare you? I'm sending a 5 realities after you. I'm kidding again, it's a joke. But how dare you? The 5 realities gods are coming after you. The Fire King being the origin is coming after you. Like in 5th grade. Wait, what? This is proof I make everyone's content better. Oh my god. I mean, maybe. Who knows, maybe. So I was like this. You don't react to my videos yesterday. I'm gonna react to yours today. And roast the hell out of them if I can. Probably I'm not gonna. Probably it's really good content if you're gonna enjoy it. But I'm gonna find something to roast. Anything. I will find it. I will find you simping on Antonio. Somehow, somewhere. I know you simp on Antonio. I will find it. Somehow, somewhere. I don't know where. But I'm sure you simp on Antonio. I will find it. I will scavenge the entire omniverse to find it. But then what happens after? I have no idea. I just want to start the stream and have fun. And I was like, I don't know. Clark didn't react to my videos yesterday. Let's just make a big deal out of it for fun. You can't roast people for life. Oh my god, what is going on, Amors? React?
Can't stay, just showing support.
Scyan, I don't simp, I run. No, you simp! No! You cannot tell me! You see, oh, by the way, someone did a donation. Thank you so much, KYALE. Why did I just say? I don't know. Can't stay, just showing up support. Thank you so much for the donation. And let me read what Clark said. Scyan, I don't simp, I run the game. You can't tell me. You have, from the day one Antonia showed up, you were like, Queen, step on me. Maybe you didn't say the second part, but maybe you did, who knows. But you definitely simp on Antonia, you can't tell me otherwise. No shot, no way. Clark is on Antonia saying, facts! What am I doing to the poor guy? I feel bad. No, poor guy! No! It's the revenge stream. We gotta take revenge on him. No being nice. Be horrible. Murder. Destruction. War. Chaos. Okay, so let's just start like part of the stream. We talked enough. React to Scyan. He makes really good Fortnite Furies. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's Scyan guy. That's Scyan guy videos. The 5 realities. Masterpiece, perfection. You definitely gotta check it out. You don't know how good his videos are. Scyan is definitely not me. Maybe my brother, someone, but you gotta watch his videos. Really good. Hello G, how you doing? What happened to the Blaze Clark? Bayans Clark? What is that? I'm confused now. I feel she can't stay for long. I have to train. It's all fine now. Thank you for joining in. Oh my god, Axolot for the $1. Thank you so much, legend. Abuse Midas Rex for another day. Of course. I'm gonna abuse Midas every day. Thank you, King, for the $1. Okay, it's time to start. So what are we gonna do first? I kinda feel sick for some reason, I don't know why. So this is the channel of the person we're gonna go through today. The man we're gonna take revenge on. Watching my videos, making fun of the 5 realities. How dare you? How dare you? The 5 realities is perfection. You don't understand how good it is. It's a masterpiece. Klarque will be on the clips. I know Scyan silently simping for Halsey. Nah, I'm not. Peak Fortnite content there. I mean, true. But I'm not, I said I'm not gonna be nice in this stream. So nah, terrible content. Disgusting. Garbage. No. But no, seriously, really good content. Clark is a legend. Definitely check it out. But what are we gonna do? I wanna react to 2 of his videos. Or 1. 2, 1. I don't know. This one I definitely wanna watch and just see what he says. Because like he reacts to our videos and I wanna see his videos too. Why not? Just say some things about it. And then the real reason Donald Mustard has quit. Maybe this one, I don't know, I'm thinking like this one, the worst icon. Yeah, I'm just gonna react to the last 2 probably. Cause why not? You are really bad at being mean. Tater, you gotta teach me that. You're the best at being mean to me. Then teach me how to be mean. I don't know. Did you see his short on Astria? I'm not sure what you mean, Eternatus. Let's watch his videos, that's it. My brain is not going well. I think I feel a little bit sick, but it's fine. Let's watch. Oh my god, shut up! No! Stop talking! How dare you! The only one who talks here is me. No! Shush! Sasalama! That was Turkish for be quiet. Sasalama. Oh my god, wait, what am I doing? Where's the window capture? Come here. Oh my god, look at this beautiful face. Look at that perfection face. Oh, it's my father. It's him. Donald Mustard, I already missed you so much. Come back. Where did you go? He left to get the milk. What? Okay, I think that's good. Let's watch it. I miss him too, man. I already miss him. Bro is even stealing Klarque's gimmick. Of course I am! It's a revenge stream! What do you expect? I'm taking revenge on him! It's war! Chaos! I don't even have a... Where's my sword? Let's begin, let's watch it.
Down on Mustard spot, it's Charlie Wynn. This man...
Charlie Wynn. I wanna talk about that screenshot actually. The way he's looking at you. He's just staring at your soul. He's just here, being like, remember Donald? I took his soul. I replaced him. His story is mine now. I will do whatever the hell I want with it. You got nothing to say. I don't know, I can put it in the garbage if I will not let you put it in the garbage. I swear if you ruin this story, I will send you into the hell of every single 5 reality. No. But yeah, that look, he's staring right into your soul, I swear.
Man has the most insanely stacked resume
what
I've
is
ever
that?
seen. He worked as the co-founder and head of visual development at Marvel, so he worked on projects like The Avengers, Captain America, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, like a lot of the really influential Phase 1 MCU movies. He's also based...
Yeah, the MCU part. I want to talk about that too. Charlie Van looks like he can see your search history, that is true. He's looking for it. Tedius, let him cook. Thank you, Klarque. The bird. What do you mean burn the food? I will force you to eat that burnt food. I will go through the singularity, the everything goddess. Tell her to create the most disgusting food in existence and then serve it to you. How dare you? No. But I want to talk about this part. Charlie Van. He was the high lead of like the visual designers and everything, one of the co-founders and stuff of like early Marvel. And he also did Shang-Chi, which is one of the my most favorite recent Marvel movies. So that is really sick too. Visual wise, this guy is great. And he also did Kratos, as Klarque is probably gonna say here, which Kratos is one of the best, most amazing characters in gaming ever. He was one of the first people to create the original Kratos, which is amazing. So far, this man is awesome. I'm excited about him. Let's watch more.
Basically Kratos' daddy because he's the one who designed Kratos.
Wait! I think we found it! Did he just call Kratos daddy? Crap. Come on. Did you just call Kratos daddy? Wait a second. Did I hear that wrong? Kratos is my daddy. Don't you dare take... No, not yours. Mine. Go away. You do not dare to touch him. He's mine. Have you ever played the original ones on PSP? But we found... Okay, it's confirmed. He's a simp too now. It's confirmed. There is nothing to deny it anymore. But Kratos is my daddy. How dare you? No. Talking about Kratos like that.
On God of War 1
oh
and
yeah,
2.
that's
Finally,
sick.
he used to work at Riot Games. He built their film team. He worked on League of
Film
Legends.
team.
The credentials just keep going and going for this guy. And the more that I think about...
Oh, but look at that face. Gorgeous. Look at that room. How dare you having a room? Look at that man's microphone. Look at that microphone arm. Oh my, I need that arm. I will sneak to your home. I will steal your mic arm. I will steal your mic. I will find you. And I will steal you. Not you. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna fall in trouble for that. No. Thank you so much to the station. Welcome. How you doing? Look at those trains. Yeah. My man got some sick collection. This is why I dream about. Tater, no. Maybe. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. This guy, Charlie Van, he's really cool. So he has done Kratos. That sounds like a burger to me. No. So he has done Kratos. He has done the visual things, the movie stuff for League of Legends, which League of Legends is like a pretty huge video game, and the show for it was extremely popular. So that gives me two hopes. One, maybe one day Charlie will like make Epic actually do a movie or a show on Fortnite the story, which would be insane. Like imagine that. A Fortnite movie, oh my god, that would be like perfection. That would make you go, oh my god! But yeah, that would be amazing, please. And then this guy has done a lot till now. He has a lot of experience. So through those experience which he already got, he right now just needs to get used to how Fortnite is, the world of it, how everything works, how much resources they have. Once he's used to how everything in Epic Games works and how Epic visions the game to be, I think he's gonna make a lot of bangers for us. One thing I do hope is that he tries to change Fortnite but keep the soul of it. So like he keeps what Donald Mustard did and kind of change the parts of it that he can, but the parts like the live events that are the soul of the game, don't remove those. Just evolve those with your ideas. That's what something I want from him. And don't you dare remove the 5 realities. Don't you dare remove the everything goddess, singularity. I will find you. And I cannot do anything to you, but I will find you. And I will become your nightmares and your dreams, and I will make Klarque be your nightmares and your dreams too. Because he was in my nightmares and dreams, because why not? I miss no, never mind, don't listen to me. Colio, your Klarque wanted. Okay, let's keep going with the rest. Yes.
About how awesome he is, the more excited I get for the potential future of Fortnite.
Excited for the future of Fortnite without my father Donald. How dare you be excited? Be sad. He's gone. But Donald, where did you go? You left me. This is so sad. Damn it, Tater. He can't remove whatever exists. What do you mean you can't remove what never existed? No. He's roasting me in my own stream. The revenge is taking a table turn right into my face. How dare you? How dare you, Klarque? No.
Fortnite Chapter 5 could be and probably will be the greatest Fortnite chapter of all time. And
Chapter 5, the greatest chapter of all time. By the way, that music is really wholesome. Nice. But Chapter 5, the greatest chapter of all time. The greatest chapter of all time is Chapter 4. Fight me! No, I'm kidding. It is great. So will Chapter 5 be the greatest chapter? Probably. Chapter 4. Oh my god. I'm actually feeling kind of sick. I don't know why. So Chapter 4 is kind of like an ending to me, to the BR era. We're going to a whole... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Give me a second. We're going to the whole new BR era. And I really feel like... So I feel like... Why can I not talk? Give me a second, I'm gonna go drink some water. God damn it! Am I sick? I don't know. But yeah. I really feel like Chapter 5 is Klarque is right, and I've been saying it for a while too. I think Chapter 4's ending is gonna be one of the biggest endings in Fortnite history, because it's gonna end a lot of things, the whole era, the era of Chapter 1 till now. Everything is gonna change by then. Fortnite is gonna move beyond Battle Royale, like they said they would before Chapter 3. What does beyond Battle Royale mean? That means they're kind of like, BR is not gonna be the main focus of this game anymore. The main focus is gonna be many different things. For example, open world, the racing game mode, UEFN, the Lego world. It's gonna be all of those, because like, again, in Chapter 3 at the beginning of it, they said they wanna go beyond open world, BR. So these are not gonna be LTMs. The racing modes, the open world, these are not LTMs. These are actual game modes, massive ones coming. And it's basically the future of Fortnite that Epic and team has been working on for a long time. So yeah, Chapter 5 is exciting. And I hope open world makes like Epic have so much more freedom with what they wanna do with their storyline. Like they could do story missions, they could do like a story in different worlds, mini story missions, they could like so many different new ways to tell the story. And like there is not players killing you at the middle of you following the story. You're just so much more free. The freedom will allow you to have way more fun with the storyline. And it will allow Epic Games to do way more with it too. So Chapter 5, I agree. It's gonna be the future and it's gonna be the biggest, best chapter in this game's history. And next season too. Next season is gonna be the biggest current season because it's gonna end everything off. It's gonna be constant, like a storyline, constant like updates and stuff. To just be a massive goodbye for what we have been through. They're even changing the UI completely. So it's like that crazy. They're going all out right now. Let's go through the rest. It's a Klarque roasting a stream, and I'm being nice to him. How dare me! Another debate between Klarque and Scyan. I'm dead, I guess, I don't know. I love the debate people on the story. Maybe, sure. I'm glad you're doing a reaction stream. I'm happy, I hope you enjoy it. It's more of a revenge video, but yeah, let's watch the rest.
And ironically, it's because Donald Mustard stepped down. In my last video, I gave Donald Mustard a lot of credit. His creative vision is what spearheaded.
Give my father credit! There we go! Yes! Yes! For once he said something good. Not for once, I'm joking. But still, it's a roast stream. I gotta roast him. But for once, yes! Thank you, Donald. Legend. Masterpiece. Charlie, I swear if you ruin his work, I will smack you.
Fortnite is one of the most popular video games on the planet.
The most popular, in my opinion.
Video game history.
Yeah.
I also talked about why he got burnt out over time.
Okay, I want to say this too. So the most iconic moments in the Fortnite in the gaming history, the black hole. It was completely Donald Mustard's idea to shut the game down for 2 days and do a black hole. That was all Donald Mustard. And that broke the internet. That was one of the biggest moments in the gaming history. Everybody went wild. It was something never happened before. It was just insane. So like those iconic moments that changed gaming, did things that no one else did before, those were all Donald Mustard. Which is kind of why I was a little bit worried. Because there is not like too many people. Like Donald Mustard managed to do that because he knew how Epic worked and Epic trusted him a lot. So Epic allowed him to go wild with his crazy ideas like the black hole, closing the game for 2 days. I hope if Charlie comes up with... I hope first of all, Charlie comes up with crazy ideas like the black hole too. And I hope Epic trust him to do those things just like they trusted Donald Mustard. Donald Mustard knew how to make Epic go through his plans. That's something amazing about him. Companies don't always agree with what you say. So I hope Charlie, first of all, comes up with things like the black hole and Epic Games actually listens to him. Actually like does the crazy things and not be scared. Because no video game in the past would close their game for 2 days. That was unheard of. That was like, people would call you stupid for doing that. But even Epic didn't trust Donald, I think, at the beginning. But they did it anyway. So yeah, I hope like Charlie goes crazy with his ideas. And I hope Epic trust him with it. Just like they did with Donald Mustard. Did a good job. Yeah, Donald Mustard did an amazing job. I know, right? Fortnite is honestly revolutionary. That's for sure. They completely changed the gaming world.
And although I can understand it, we as fans need Fortnite to remain exciting and innovative. And quite frankly, for the last year and a half, I think Mustard might have been holding Fortnite back. The one thing—
Why are you been holding Fortnite back? What? No, there you go, roast type. How dare you talk about Donald like that? How dare you? The legend. The masterpiece. He didn't hold it back. He kissed it. He made it perfect. He made it lovely. He made it good. How dare you talk about Donald like that? No. We don't talk about our Lord, our legend like that. That was the only thing I could find to roast him for. I don't know. I'm too bad at this. Goddamn. But one thing, I don't agree with like how Donald was like burnt out. I think there's two other main reasons. One, his brother said that Donald has many different dreams. He has many dreams that he wants to go through, and he always works his hardest to like reach these dreams, like he did now. And so basically, Donald kind of reached his dream with what he wanted Fortnite to be, with the video game he made. There is one that, and he has been working insanely hard, as his brother has said. Sometimes he took, like, from what I've heard, it took him like 3 months to 8 months to actually meet his brother and just like have fun together. So there's that. He's insanely hardworking, and like he has already reached the dream he has, I believe, with Fortnite. Ow. So there is two reasons why I think Donald left. One, so he's done with Fortnite. He wants to start something new, I feel like. He wants to go for his other dreams. One dream I feel like I know he has is making movies and things like that. He always loved to make movies from what I've heard. So he might have left to join the movie industry. That's a possibility. Because from what I've heard, he might have left because he wants to do other things now. That's a possibility. Another thing is, basically, he got to spend really little time with his family, mostly working. So he really wanted to just kind of chill, and he felt like it's a great time to retire, to finally actually have time with his family. And from what I've heard, from especially his brother, these two should be the main reason why Donald Mustard left. Thankfully, it doesn't feel like it was it was like Donald was tired of working with Epic Games, so he left. From what I've heard, it was a wholesome ending, which means Epic is fine. They are not evil. They are still perfection. Thank God! So Charlie might take us to perfection now, and Donald might go to make movies and things like that, which is good. If it was a bad ending, that would mean something bad is happening in Epic Games, which is terrible for the future of Fortnite. If a company messes too much with a game and the vision it has, the game will be ruined, like Activision or some other companies that do this. So if I'm right, then things are good. Don't worry about it, everything is fine. If Don Mustard worked for MCU, yeah, if he works for MCU would be so much cooler. I hope. Imagine that. Marcus, you are talking about the chapter 4. I saw your last video. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go through the rest. As Klarque said it. Don't you feel like chapter 4's ending got leaked before? I hope it doesn't get leaked. If it gets leaked, I'm deleting Twitter. Hell no, please don't. But let's go through the rest.
The thing that I really love about Donald Mustard is that he made amazing characters.
No, shut up! Stop talking! Wait! There we go.
Fortnite back. The one thing that I really love about Donald Mustard is that he made amazing characters and concepts. Like the Foundation, the Imagined Order, this magical floating donut in the middle of the island called the 0 Point.
Donut? Donut? Are you hungry? My man wants to eat the zero. He's Galactus. We found the secret identity of Klarque. He's Galactus. So stop him. Someone. So that's why you watch my videos. You consume them. Why did that sound so sus? Oh my god, it's Galactus. Stop him. He wants to eat the 0 Point.
All of those things are really fun and interesting ideas that help us understand the Battle Royale from a storytelling perspective. The issue is, and I think this is what Donald is the weakest at, is world building. Donald Mustard was
Did you just roast Donald? How dare you? Did you really just roast Donald? How dare you? How dare you? Did you? No. Did he just roast Donald? I will send 10. I will make a 40 hours long 5 realities video on your ass. I will make a 2 hours. No, not 2 hours. 50 hours. No, 50 hours. 100 hours. No, 100 hours. 1,000,000,000 hours long 5 realities videos. And make you watch it 10 times. How dare you? Talking about my father like that. No, you don't get to. But I'm gonna say this. So, 2 things. Yeah, Donald characters, the characters he made were insane. The world building, 2 things about that. It's a battle royale. If they wanna make the world building to me was amazing. But if they wanna make it even better, I don't see how they could do that in a battle royale, except to just like do more like comics and just write things down on a page to just go read. So, in my opinion, his choice of making the storyline mysterious was a really good choice and making a living thing. How many other places do that? To have this huge of so many content creators talking about the storyline, trying to solve it like a puzzle, making their own storylines in it, be so invested in it, trying to figure things out. Like, it was a really unique thing, and the world, I think he did a really good job. It was a unique world, it was insanely huge. It was kind of my own dream world. Marvel, DC, I don't know, Gaming Legends, Doom Eternal, it was cool. I don't agree with that he's bad with like world building, because he also did Infinity Blade, and Infinity Blade was like insane. It was game changing when it came out. I would say that like 2 things. One, the fact that Fortnite is not a storyline game, but it has a really cool story that goes around. That held him back a little bit. It didn't let him do everything, like it didn't let him have the resources to go like crazy with the story, do it too much. And second is like, how do I say it? Second is like, there is not a lot you can do to tell the story in really cool ways in a battle royale, but he managed to do it, which is insane. And I think now that we're gonna go to open world, Charlie coming in, hopefully that's gonna be fixed. They have a lot of more options, they can do way more. The world is already built thanks to Donald Mustard, and Donald Mustard is not the only person who works at Epic or the one who completely controls the storyline. Other people write the story too. They kind of follow his plan for it. So I don't really feel like it's his mistake. I feel like it's just how Fortnite is that held him back. It didn't let him to like exactly make it as insane and crazy. He had to make sacrifices. I think that was the issue. There needed to be sacrifices so Fortnite creative goes, so chapters happen, things like that. And those sacrifices sometimes didn't let Donut go as crazy as he wanted. That's my opinion on it. But how dare you hate on my... No hate on Donut. Also, poor Jones. Gotta go. Have a good day, Laser Gum. It's awesome in different directions. Yes, you pull random stuff out of your head. Wait, what? What do you mean? If Donut works for FNAF, that would be cool. Hey, Scyan, amazing concept. Thank you so much, PQ. We're gonna go through the concept.
Backstories to characters. For example, Geno for the longest time was our main villain in Fortnite, kind of looming in the background. And then when he was brought to the forefront a little bit, we still know very little about
why Geno looks like that on your screen. He looks so creepy.
We know that he's obsessed with genetic perfection. We know that he has 2 daughters, and that's about it. But
Geno has 2 daughters. Geno and perfection. That's about it. I would say 2 things about that. Geno isn't really the main villain. We were meant to look at it like that, but the main villain has always been like the last reality, because the Cube Queen said on everything we have been through, it's all them. the main guy that is actually truly a threat to us is the last reality. I wouldn't really call Geno. It felt like it because the seven made it feel like that. The seven were like being like, these guys, these are the main reason for everything happening. Which the seven were wrong about that. And it kind of builds this. The seven made the IO feel like the actual villains. But then we saw how the seven were wrong. So the idea comes that the person who told us that the IO are wrong, he was wrong himself. So are the IO actually bad guys? I feel like half-half. I would put them as more like they are beginning to become bad. Like they're being corrupted. They're getting some bad ideas. But I wouldn't call them the main villains yet. There is two things about Geno. I feel like Geno, he has two choices. Either he's being built up as someone, we looked at him as a bad person, but he actually turns to be the good guy and he actually starts to do like save us from the last reality. Or the other choice is he will become the main villain after the last reality. So what we saw in chapter 2, it was all just to build Geno up. Everything we went through, him going to rest, talking about the last reality. He said he's gonna go to rest and stuff in the Zero War. So either Geno is actually gonna become the good guy, or they built him up as the second main villain. So what we went through was just a build-up. That's it. We didn't get any of his story because maybe he's actually a future villain that they wanna tell us ideas. They wanna like build it up in the past while we're going through the last reality fights. And once the last reality goes away, Geno becomes the huge big bad guy. He gets the terrible idea he wants. Maybe he wants to rule over the omniverse. He's pissed at the seven and everything like that. So that's kind of what I feel like it is. I don't see any of the story we got about Geno as actually story. Those were probably all of them a build up to a villain Fortnite kind of wanted to make after last reality is gone. So that's my opinion on Geno. That's why I believe we don't know much about him. Because like we're not meant to. So I'm fine with that. Let's see how it goes. Let's see the rest. Did Geno love his daughters? He actually did, yeah. Geno, that's why Geno like kicked them out of the loop. Out of the island. Because Geno wanted his daughters to be themselves. He didn't want them to follow Geno's path. But Imagine actually didn't do that. Imagine followed his father's path, which kind of ruined everything. Like what Geno wanted for her. But it's fine. But yeah, Geno actually loves his daughters. Don't worry about that. Also, Geno understands why the seven want to free the loop. Like the queen said, everything you ever thought was true, part of the plan. Exactly. I really think Geno is like a future villain, not a current villain. Hello, Sonic! How you doing? Welcome in. I think the Nothing is the main. The Nothing and Last Reality Currency are the main villains. And I feel like after we defeat them, however we do, these are the choices as I said. Either we defeat the Last Reality and Geno becomes the second main villain, like the new main villain, or Geno will be the one to defeat the Last Reality and he's actually the one who was always right and the seven were wrong. These two are possible. We can see which one it goes through.
What's his motivation for being obsessed with genetic perfection? Why?
What's his reason for being genetic perfection? I would say this. So, we know if the Shapeless Man is the Nothing, which I think it is. So the Shapeless Man wants one world, one single reality of perfect order. Perfect order means the same thing also. That you need to be genetically perfect, everything about you needs to be perfect, so you're allowed in that single world. I feel like Geno kind of saw this idea and made changes to it. He was like, the Nothing wants to do this, and I actually really like this idea. But what I wanna do is like, I don't wanna kill billions of realities for no reason. I don't agree with that part of Nothing's plan. So Geno kind of made an alternate version of the last reality to stop the last reality from reaching their goals. But instead of last reality, he wants to do a similar goal to them, but himself. That's being to genetically perfect and protect every single reality in the omniverse. Instead of destroying the other realities and only one reality becomes perfect. So that's kind of why I feel like he wants to do this. He has imagined the same thing that the shapeless man or the nothing imagined, but he wants to do it in a different way. He wants to do it in his own way. So he created the alter last reality. That's how I feel like it's gonna go. And he might become the second villain because of that after the nothing. Who knows? I think the guy reset the story. I don't think the story is gonna reset. I just don't agree with that at all. Geno is the nothing, Fury is back. Maybe. It's possible. It's maybe like future nothing. I don't know. Remember there was snapshot, imagined, and yeah, there's a snapshot, imagined, and a snapshot order, which we have not seen that. I think the new guy is trying to reset. Nah, no way. Geno Jones, I was your father. That would be cool. Hello, Darth. How you doing, Darth Max? How would you react to Epic Games try to hire you? I would go insane. My favorite game of all time. That would be insane, for sure. Doesn't make more sense. Why would he want to replace his daughters with snapshots? Because just like how Foundation doesn't really care about snapshots, he probably doesn't give a damn about what happens to snapshots. If the snapshots die, if they suffer, they don't give a damn. I think Geno mainly cares about his actual daughters, his blood daughters. And like there are snapshots, he's just using them, abusing them. But his actual daughters, I really feel like Geno cares a lot about them. Okay, let's go through the rest.
Is that a character trait of his? We don't know because Mustard wasn't worried about world building in that way.
How dare you hate on Donald? How dare you? No, he did. I will. Oh my god, why are you so shy this early? What happened? Oh my god. This is what happened. What is going on with your... Oh my god, he's so colorful. Is he the everything goddess? Wait a second. Is Klarque the everything goddess or something?
There are a good chunk of you watching right now that have no idea what I'm talking about, or at the very least, don't care as much because you're not invested into the Fortnite.
If they don't care, shoot them. Send them to Jesus. Smack them. Do whatever you want. How dare you not care about the Fortnite storyline? Also, that hand thing. That's so pretty. I want it.
And that's ironic for me to say because at one point in time, this YouTube channel used to be focused around the Fortnite story. However, now that I have a better understanding of how the general public or the general Fortnite fans view the Fortnite storyline, I can understand why you don't care. I don't really care.
How dare you! I got a voice crack. Don't care about the Fortnite storyline. You come here, say you don't care. I'm gonna throw this controller at your house. I'm gonna find you. I'm really terrible at roasting, but I will find ways like this one. How dare you not care about the Fortnite storyline? It's perfection. We worship it. I'm kidding. Let's go through the rest.
Here. However, I should, and you should, because...
Okay, never mind, I changed my mind. W Klarque! W legend! Clap! What a man! What a legend! Yes! Look at that smile! Gorgeous! Look at that finger! Yes! Finally! I should roast you, but wow! Good job! You made me proud! Nice! Legend! Let's go through the rest.
The storytelling of any video game is what gives it cultural significance, cultural relevance, and longevity within pop.
Man of culture. Respect. Good job. Well, I am proud. This was meant to be a roast, but I'm actually proud of him now. Wow.
Culture. The reason why people still care about God of War is because it was an amazing story that was well told.
Yeah, it was amazing.
The reason why so many people are frustrated with the MCU now is because we've gotten really good stories in the past within the
Yeah,
first couple of
agreed.
phases. Everything up to Avengers Endgame was peak
Insane.
MCU storytelling. And keep in mind, both
I want to say something about this too because I love Marvel myself. Yeah, everything till Avengers Endgame was it took over the industry of movies and stuff. It was nuts. I genuinely loved it so hard. But then it's kind of like Disney's fault. They forced Marvel to just pump as much content as possible to make money. Doesn't matter if it's like rushed, just make money. And they just went for like the cheapest people they could find. Disney. You ruined my second favorite franchise like that. I will forget the 5 realities. I will make you go through the 50 billion realities. How dare you? Fix Marvel. I swear to God, if it keeps fix Marvel. Just like so Shang-Chi was awesome. There is still some awesome ones like Shang-Chi or Spider-Man Far From Home or Guardians of the Galaxy. So they still can make great movies. They kind of just don't want to. They care about the money more. So how dare you? Stop it. Get some help. Hopefully they stop it. Let's go.
those properties are things that Charlie worked on. My hope is that with someone like Charlie steering the ship at Epic Games, he'll be able to get people excited about the Fortnite storyline.
Wait, I just got an idea. Wait. So, Fortnite has been shown in the Marvel Endgame. Charlie has worked in Marvel. Marvel has connections to... Imagine. They do an MCU movie that like Foundation just gets rifted into the world of Marvel MCU. Oh my god. That would be insane. Oh, that would be insane. Imagine Foundation or some other characters gets rifted into the MCU world and they make a movie with that. Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good. I hope one day.
And the way that he's going to do that is through live events. Mark my words, the next live event that we get announced will be one of the most hype events for Fortnite in years, because we've gone so long without a live event. And as I've said a million times,
I want to say something about that too. So, live events. Yeah, next live event, in my opinion too, it has to be one of the biggest live events of all time. It's like, it should be the complete ending to like the phase 1. I think there's gonna be phases to the story. Phase 1 was the Battle Royale story. Phase 2 will be from chapter 5, and it will be the storyline, the same world, the same characters, or even more characters told instead in the Fortnite open world. So just like how Marvel has phases and things change in the phases, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Chapter 4's ending should be the ending of phase 1. It should be like a great war against us, all of us, against the last reality, then nothing. Cube Queen probably returns, the Herald returns, Inquisitor returns. It should be insane. I've been saying this for a long time now, probably since like 2 seasons ago, I believe. But yeah, everything we have gone through throughout chapter 4, all the answers should be the ending. The Shapeless Man, the Syndicates, the 5 realities. How dare you not believe in them? The 5 realities exist. All of that. Chapter 4 ending should be insane. Man, this live event would be a banger. Hopefully. Phase 2, Birth of New, Creative 2.0. Not Creative 2.0. Phase 2 would probably be more focused on open world and stuff. Creative 2.0 is always gonna be its own thing. You would Captain Marvel versus the Imagine. That would be so cool. The entire 7 in the Marvel MCU. That would be insane. 69 realities. Hell yeah.
times, live events are the one thing that everyone in the Fortnite community can get excited about. It
Facts!
allows everybody together at one place at one time
They're
to generate
perfection.
the hype
They're
for the
genuine
game. I have
perfection.
no doubt that with Charlie's experience at Marvel, he'll be able to come up with some visually interesting new ideas
Hopefully.
that will take live events to a totally new level. But more important than that, I'm hoping that Charlie will be able to give some backstory and depth to characters that we've grown attachment to for the last.
About that. I kind of want to say this too. I think that's the plan. I really feel like the time machine is gonna get used. So we go all the way to the... oh, sorry. Let me go drink some more. 1 second. I am back. Sorry about that. I don't know why I kind of feel sick right now. So I want to say, I feel like we're gonna. I'm alive. Don't worry. I feel like we're gonna use the time travel device to kind of like go to all the way the beginning of Fortnite. Like all the way to the beginning, before even chapter 1. And I feel like Ageless being shown, being the beginning of Geno and all of that, I feel like Ageless, all of those guys, Foundation at the start, all of them, we're gonna see the origin of these characters in chapter 5, because we're going past in time, all the way back, to meet these guys, how they used to be in the past. And we actually see the things they go through, maybe, and things like that. That would be insane. I really feel like that's gonna I feel like the time traveling, why they doing it, is because of that. They wanna kind of like a prequel, but it's not really a prequel because it is the story still going forward, but we also get to see the past of the characters, and I dig this idea. This is a sick idea. Yeah, the hell yeah. Yeah, chapter 5 is gonna be insane. Let's keep going. Origin of the Cube King. I think that's definitely gonna happen too.
Few years. Maybe we can finally get some backstory on Dr. Sloan, the Foundation, Geno.
Quinn! Dr. Sloan's Quinn!
The Last Reality, Midas. Characters that
he said Midas! W. Klarque! How can I roast you anymore? He said Midas. Thank you. Please, more Midas story. I beg. Please. Hell yeah. W.
everybody loves, but technically really don't have a whole lot of reason to love them. And maybe
technically don't have a lot of reason to love Midas? Never mind. Boo. How dare you? You have all the reason to love Midas. He's hot. His hair is hot. His eyes are hot. His hands are goldy and shiny and hot. His tattoos are hot. His clothing is hot. He can turn you into gold, which is hot. You have all the reason to love him.
after all this time, Charlie will be the one to finally introduce some kind of web series or TV series to Fortnite.
Hopefully.
Something that will give context and purpose to the story in the game that we all have grown to love over the last few years. And if you're someone who's watching me that's not interested in the Fortnite storyline, maybe
how dare you?
A reason to.
You deserve
I've
smacks.
had a couple people comment on my videos and say that they don't really want really deep storytelling with Fortnite. However, I'm calling BS on that because everyone loves a very good, well-told story. A deep storyline doesn't mean that it has to be confusing or hard to follow. It just has to be told.
I would say this. I love the current story. The mysteries were amazing. But I half agree with Klarque. By the way, that face again. Wow, nice. Oh my god, Donald is there too? No way. So I would say this. half. Keep it secret and mysterious, half. And then for the other half, make it simple and easy to follow. Do both at the same time. Give people who love secrets, but don't do it too much. Don't overdo it. Give people who don't know how to follow secrets, who need a storyline, just simple, forward, here you go storyline. Do both at the same time. Do way more of simple than you guys are doing currently because it's too mysterious for new people to follow. And I would say this. So one of the biggest issues with the Fortnite storyline that I've been talking about a lot is that you can't see what happened in the past. You would have to go check YouTubers, you would have to go to Fortnite wiki. No shot you can't see it in game. That's not good. That's not gonna make new players join in to follow your story a lot. Make a Fortnite a storyline like a collection book. I've been saying a lot. I even made a concept for it. Make a Fortnite storyline collection book. Put all the old things in it. Put like the voice lines of the characters in the game in it. Put the character dialogues you unlock even from the past seasons. Put the storyline trailers. The storyline and put the storyline cutscenes in that collection book. Put description about the characters in there. We need a Fortnite a storyline collection book of the things that have already been told, already been confirmed as canon, so new people can go through this in game and also join in with us, have fun with us. That's a need. Either that or make a movie. Both of those work. I would rather a movie, of course. The biggest victory that I was still trying to figure out is the red cube. A red cube has not like played a part in the story fully yet, so we have to wait to see. I feel like the last few Fortnite have captured players then. I would say the story has been one of the main reasons why this game has gone so crazy, or why it has kept the players. Because of things like the black hole or the live events. These kept bringing the hype back to Fortnite. And you can see the damage of not having a live event right now to the community. The community is not as excited as they used to be when live events existed. So the story is insanely important to the game. W. Klarque!
I think there's a good shot that we might get that.
W. Klarque! Amazing video! And I agree. Charlie hopefully is gonna do great. We believe in him. Hopefully. Let's see how it goes. Charlie the legend. Please don't ruin the game. How dare you? Don't. Well, great video. Good job, Klarque. Actually, no, sorry. It was supposed to be a roaster stream. How dare you? Terrible video. Disgusting. You didn't talk about the 5 realities. You didn't talk about the everything goddess. You didn't even talk about the graphics. How dare you? Not even the graphics. Terrible video. I'm joking. Great video. Well done. Let's watch another one too. And then before we watch, I want to go through this first. The perfection I have created. The masterpiece. This beauty. We need to go through this right now. Let me make it a little bit bigger. We will remember what you did, Bobby. Oh, Bobby! Yeah, poor Bobby, he's dead. I murdered. No, someone else murdered him. I ate his meat. Feel bad. W video, thank you, Marcus. Yeah, Klarque's video was W. Legend. Why did I say thank you myself? I don't know. It's my video now. I own Klarque's channel. So let's go through this. Let's see if it's okay. Let's see it. Oh, it's a little bit too big still. Let me make this smaller. BBDB. Babadaboo. I think this is fine. It is probably fine. So what is this? This, I gotta go. Okay, have a great day, Marcus. Thank you for joining in. Peak Scyan concept. Thank you so much. So let's go through it. What is this? This is kind of like a season that I've been wanting Fortnite to do, which is completely based around this spirit realm. It's a realm in the Fortnite world that is rarely brought up but it's extremely cool and it's extremely important to the storyline. Because by connecting to it and using its energy, you can actually see the future. This realm is why The Last Reality sees the future, why Dark Jones saw the future, why Peely or Bunker Jonesy saw the future. The energy. If you get access to the energy of this reality, you can see visions of what's gonna happen regarding your life, which is insane. It's such a cool concept, but it's talked about in games so little. So I was like, why not make its own season? That would be insane. So I did it myself, and we're gonna go through it before we watch some other videos. Have a great day too, Marcus. Thank you for joining in. LMAO, he will be the villain of this season. Okay, imagine he will eat the herald. Oh my god. So let's go through it. The name of this season, let me go all the way down first. The name of this season is a Spirit Invasion, and the character you see, they play music actually. The character you see at the middle is he's called the King of Future. I will actually go through exactly why he's called the King of Future. He's a really cool character. He's my own written character for like my vision of how Fortnite can do a new villain after The Last Reality that is just as cool as The Last Reality. This is what I came up with. And the name of the season is the Spirit Invasion, because the idea, we're gonna go through it right now. Let's go back. Let's go back. There we go. So here you can read. I've said Fortnite Halloween season concept. So yeah, this is supposed to be like a Halloween season, like a Fortnite could do. The skies have cracked open. The spirit realm has collided with our world. The spirit energy, souls, ghosts, all escaping into our island, beginning the spirit invasion. So basically what happens in this season, the sky just kind of starts shattering. You can see when you look into the sky, it's just kind of like glass pieces falling down. Yeah, it's just kind of like you can see broken pieces in the air. It feels like there is another sky at the top of the sky we currently have. And just through that's basically the spirit realm colliding with our reality, colliding with the islands. And because of that, the skies of these two, the sky of our reality is breaking and we're becoming part of the spirit realm. When that's happening, when the sky is cracked and all of that, the souls and the spirits and all of that, the ghosts, sneak through that into the island. And that's why it's called the Spirit Invasion, because the spirits, the souls, and the ghosts are taking over the island, and there is one character behind all of this. And that character is named the King of Future. So that's the name I chose for the main villain of this season's story, and I try to use the same idea of the naming that Epic Games use for like the characters they make. Let me go in here. Oh no, wait. So do you see this? That guy in the top parts, like that guy on the top, the scary looking guy. That's basically like I want the headpiece, the head armor to kind of look like that for the main villain. That's the King of Future. He's really mysterious. We don't get to see his actual face. We don't get to know his actual name. We only know his made-up name being the King of Future, and there is a reason for that, which I will explain. So this is gonna be the Battle Pass. I went through the survey skins, I kinda chose some. Hey, can you give me a permission to remake some of the POIs in the... Can you give... creative mode? Sure, why not, Eternus? I will tell you in the DMs, just remind me. That's better than Epic Games concepts. Thank you so much, Imagine. Darth Max, that would be so cool. Yeah, I know, right? So this is gonna be the Battle Pass. Let me remove my camera. Here's my camera. Okay. Okay, so these are gonna be the Battle Pass skin. I did a Dark Souls collab because of course it's a Souls season without Dark Souls collab. Hell nah. Or is there is a good reason for that. the guy, the female on the right of Oro, I kind of want to, like, for this season, I kind of want the Spire Queen. And I chose that skin and I made some changes to it. That's supposed to be like the Spire Queen, and the armor is supposed to be like a Spire material, chromium. The one on the right of it is really cool, and then on the other side we got, these guys are all spirits, like filled with spirits. These are like, they have souls within them, things like that. We got like the souls thing, wolf guy, we got the female, we got the other one. So this is gonna be the battle pass. Let me bring back my camera. Hello. So that's gonna be that. We actually got rid of the breakaway bay. Let's go. Yeah, you know, can add the past origin self backstory. That would be, yeah, that would be amazing. So that's that. And this is the map. Now I couldn't do POIs for this map because I don't know how to do that. But like, let me, okay, so that's what you saw. Now let's go through the actual map. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, where is it? Where are you? Oh, there it is. So these are gonna be the POIs. I couldn't design the POIs because I didn't know how to. I've never done it, so sorry about that. But the Lynx helps me out, which is an actual legend. Make sure to check out Lynx on Twitter. He's in my Discord too. He's been, I don't know, been helping me out so much. Thank you so much, Lynx. And so this is gonna be the map. Lynx did this biome, like the blue one. That blue biome is kind of like the spirit biome. That's like where the King of Future has brought his castle and his like a spirit generation. On the top left, on 4, that's gonna be where the Spire Queen and her Spire Assassins with the chromium. That's gonna be like a chromium castle, and they're gonna rule over there. And there's a story on them too. The 3 is a cave for Oro, and there's like Oro treasures in it and everything like that. Mega is there. No, Mega is there, but Mega is gonna get super spooky. There's gonna be a lot of ghosts in there because Mega is now also part of the spirit realm. But Mega is gonna be there, don't worry. But it's gonna get super spooky. Spooky mooky. There you go. Now let's read this. Undercam. Okay, so the Nightmare Castle. A castle ruled over by the King of Future. Soul energy flows through all around it. And the building's material is dark metal. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is, basically, the castle is gonna be filled with tubes and things like that. And like, this King of Future is burning souls and gathering spirit energy. And this energy is blue, glowing blue and purple and things like that. It goes through all around his castle. His castle is gonna be super glowing. It's gonna be sick looking. There's like souls burning fires everywhere in the castle. And the material that the castle is made out of is like dark metal. It's like a really black, really like cursed looking material. And there is gonna be like a really spiky, really dark looking castle, which was my idea for the castle's design. But then we got the other POI, which is for the first second, sorry. So generating spirit energy by burning. So this POI is called the Spirit Engine. Generating spirit energy by burning the souls in here, while you can hear the scream of burning souls. So the idea for this POI is, this King of Future is gathering the souls, the spirits from the spirit realm. He's burning the souls, just like completely burning them alive. Just burning the souls, turning them into spirit energy instead. And this second POI is gonna be the place that he's gonna burn the souls. He's gonna generate the spirit energy and all of that. It's kind of like a generator, or like, it's the it kind of like the cube energy in chapter 2 or something. But that instead, but it's souls. They burn souls here and everything like that. And that both of these places are brought here by the King of Future. But then we got 2 other POIs which are not related to this character. One is Oro's Treasure. So that's the third POI in the jungle. It's a cave with like a skull looking entrance, kind of similar to Grotto. And this cave is filled with traps, is filled with like souls that try to kill you, it's filled with those kind of things. But if you manage to solve the puzzle and stay alive in here, the end is filled with treasures. The end is filled with like crazy weapons, is filled with cursed items and things like that. And Oro himself is gonna be in there, which is why there is an Oro in the battle pass. Oh, the cave like scene. Yeah, that one. Eternaltus, exactly. That was the idea. And then we got, I would like to change the location from left to the right to keep the Slappy Shores. I kind of went for Slappy Shores because the Slappy Shores is kind of like a company, and it would fit the idea for the second POI I want to do. Now the last POI, Chromium Defense, which I kind of want to change that into Chromium Castle, but we already have a castle, so Chromium Defense is good enough. Thank you, Valvini. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So, Chromium is the material that the Spire was made out of. This is gonna be the place that the Spire Queen and the Spire Assassins are gonna be found out. They have seen the King of Future abuse this Spire energy. He's breaking the boundary with this reality and the spirit realm. He's messing everything up. So the Spire Queen and her Spire Assassins are here to stop him. They're gonna be the main good guys kind of in this season, and we're gonna learn a lot about them in here. So a castle made out of chromium and controlled by the Spire Queen, here to stop the King of Future, stop souls and spirits from being abused. So these Spire Queens and everything, they're gonna try to fix the broken sky in the air and stop the souls from coming into here, and also stop the King of Future. That's why they're here. Because if you didn't know, the Spire people deal with souls and everything. You can check it through the skins. That's why I brought them here. Chromium Fortress. That's a great idea, actually. Yeah, that's a better name. The King of Future, hundreds of million map. Let's go for the next one. How is the map? I love the biome design. That biome design, Lynx killed it. It looks amazing. Good job. I love it. The blue energy, the soul, and the cracks on the ground, and it's like black and everything. That's so cool. So now, let me see. So ghosts. The spirit ghost mechanic. You can become a ghost yourself, go through walls, spook, jump scare people, attack them and their souls. While these spirits can only be damaged by spiritual weapons. So what is this one? This? Let me take off my camera again. Hello? Okay, so this. What are they? Spirit souls. Souls of fallen people and wildlife turn into ghosts. Ghosts go through walls and attack. You can become one. How to kill them? Normal weapons will not kill them. Only the new weapons or evolved weapons. So this is the idea for these guys. So these are like, so the spirit realm is here. Souls and ghosts are going through them into us. The guy on the right, that's a ghost, and the other two are like wildlife souls, which are, I'm gonna go through what they do. These guys can damage you, they can attack you. You cannot attack them. You can only attack them if your weapon also uses soul energy, which I'm gonna explain that later, what we're gonna do with the weapons. Wait for that. And you can also become the ghost. I'm gonna explain how. If you become the ghost, you can attack people, you can go through walls, you get really fast, your sound gets creepy, kind of like Midas Revenge. Really similar to that. But yeah, you can become ghost in this season, you can protect people with it. I'm gonna explain how that works and the wildlife system. Let's go through that now. Seasons, the storyline, let's go through that last. Biome design. Now, how is gonna be the biome design? The grass and ground will be dark black with blue spirit energy cracks on the ground. And the spirit soul flowers and trees on the ground with these cracks, glowing blue and purple flowers and trees, while the sky is also different. So this is gonna be the design of the biome. Let's go, let's read it again. Let me drink some water. Okay. So the biome design. This is kind of gonna be how the biome looks. The grass is gonna be completely black, but it's kind of like brighten up. Soul flowers and soul trees come out of it. Even the flowers in this season will be soul-like. They're gonna be glowing, they're gonna be smoking kind of, they're gonna be like look like fiery, like this flower on your screen. This is gonna be how everything on this biome looks, all the plants, all of that. The plants in this biome are spiritual, flamey ghost plants. Designing them to release a... Oh, destroying them releases soul free. So there's a soul stuck within these plants. If you break these plants, those souls will be freed from them, which is kind of really cool. Let's go through the... So that's gonna... Oh yeah, I forgot the rest. The sky. The moon in the nighttime will be bluish with dark middle, while a huge blue and purple rift in the air. Ghost and spirit energy released from it into the island. So the sky, how's the sky is gonna look? Let me bring back my camera. So that's gonna be how the sky looks. So the moon, the middle of it is gonna be completely black. We can mostly see only the round of the moon, and it's gonna be really blue looking. And the sky, as I said, it's gonna be shattered. It's gonna be cracked. And there's like glass shards falling through it. You can see the spirit realm while looking at the sky through the cracks. It's gonna look really crazy. Let's go for the next one. So that's how the biome and everything is gonna look. Now the wildlife. We also have new wildlife. What do they do? Let's go through it. The spirit wolf track down enemy players 200 meters around. Fight the spirits to protect you from. And the flaming eagle. So you can view the map from the skies with it to spot loot or enemies, or let it fly and spot enemies itself. What the idea for these are, so if you wanna tame them, there's a blue ball, blue like spirit ball that you have to find, and you have to feed those balls into these like wildlife. When you do that, you will tame them, and when you tame them, the wolf will keep searching like 200 meters around you. He will keep searching to find enemies for you. Once the wolf finds an enemy, he will kind of like howl for you or make noises, so you come to him and he will spot that enemy for you. But he also will attack ghosts and other spiritual like wolves and stuff for you to protect you from them. He will kind of get the attention of the ghosts instead of attacking you to itself, so you stay safe and you can focus on the actual players. That's what the wolf will do. You can also pet him. He a good boy. He cute. He my boy. And we got the eagle. You can make the eagle kind of like that eagle we had in season 1 chapter 4 that went to skies. It's similar to that. You can become its eyes to see around and find people and mark them. But something else, since this is not a robot, it's actual thing, you can make the spiritual eagle track around you itself, and whoever gets close to you or whatever legendary or higher loot found, this eagle will mark it for you automatically, which is the cool part about this one. So that's what the wildlife do for you. Let's go for the next. Yeah, oh, this is the balls. We found the balls. Let's go through the balls. Oh, there we go. So evolve weapons. How does it work? Let me drink some water. Find Evo Spirit Balls to mix with any weapon you have. Evolve it into a spiritual weapon. What it does is, now you can damage any spirits or ghosts while also faster fire rate. So the idea for this is, since I said the normal weapons cannot damage the ghosts because they're ghosts, bullets don't damage ghosts, I instead came up with this idea to make it actually make sense. This is a ball, It's a symbol that you feed to the wildlife so they become your pet. You smack this ball into your weapon kind of, and it takes over your weapon. Now the bullets you shoot are also spiritual. So now your weapons also damage ghosts and stuff, but it also shoots a little bit faster. I kind of want to make it also a little bit cooler. So your weapons, you don't have to only use the new weapons anymore. You can also use the old weapons to attack the ghosts. That's why I made this. So you have more chances. I don't force you to just use the new weapons. It looks like a 0-point fragment. Kind of actually, yeah. You really knew what you were doing with this one. I know. But I'll win it. Maybe. Those are some big balls. Thank you. God damn it. Now the cool part. My favorite. So, the new items for this concept. We got an axe and a soul nade. Let's go for the soul nade first. Throw to release a soul within, or throw it on yourself to become a ghost, or throw it to your friend so your friend becomes a ghost. And then kinetic axe. Close range fast attacks, while you can also throw the axe to hit every enemy found around you, tracking the soul for an always hit. So what do I mean by that? Basically, the soul nade. There is a soul, there's a ghost stuck within it. If you throw it, that ghost gets released, and that ghost will fight for you. If there is an enemy around you, you want to distract them or anything, you throw the soul nade, and a ghost gets released, and it helps you. It fights the enemy for you and everything like that. While the axe does close range attacks, and it's really fast. And it can push the people away if you like charging and stuff. So you can do close range attacks with it, and it's really fast at attacking. It's a cool axe. You can also throw it. If you throw it, it's kind of like the decoy grenade BQ, but it also can actually attack and damage people. Like it's an actual ghost. It can damage people. But it's similar. It's for distraction maybe. It's not gonna damage them a lot. So the axe, you can throw it. If you throw the axe, it's not gonna only track one, it can track people. So if you throw it, there is someone near it. This axe has souls within them, so it will track the soul of the enemy and hit them. If there is 3 enemies around you, this axe will hit every single one of the enemies. All 3. And then, whenever you want, you can call it so it returns back to your hand. Because again, there is a soul stuck within this axe. So it listens to you, and it can sense people around itself, which is a really cool thing. So that's how the axe work. How much damage? I'm gonna leave that to epic. For me, I would put it on 200 damage. Because I love OP. But I'm gonna leave that to epic. Would be cool. Slowly take out their health. Exactly, yeah. That's kind of like Force Hammer. Yeah, that actually is. Yeah, it is similar, yeah. Now, another cool part. Let's go through it. The new items. Spiritual energy weapons. These are the only weapons that can damage spiritual souls, or both player ghosts and wildlives. So, as I said, you can only either use these weapons or your evolved soul weapons to damage ghosts. Anything else, basic guns do not damage souls or ghosts. So these are the weapons. Soulatron. Consume souls turning into ammo or shoot them. The other one is Boo Pistol. Shots go through 2 walls. The other one is Nightmare Shotgun. It kills, and the people you kill become your souls. So how do this work? The Ghost Pistol kind of is something from Save the World, which is really cool, and it would fit perfect with this season. So I was like, why not? When you shoot this pistol, its bullets can go through 2 walls. It goes bam bam. It goes through 2 walls and no more, so it's not way too OP. But yeah, can shoot people through the walls with this. Did you make this? Yeah, I did, Nighttime. How you doing? Welcome in. So that's how the pistol works. It goes through 2 walls. Now the Zapatron. The Zapatron, or sorry, the Soulotron. The Soulotron, how it works is you get it near a ghost or a soul. You hold aim back and it will consume that soul. It will suck it in, the Zapatron, that blue energy thing. It will suck the soul, just go nom nom nom, sucky sucky. And when it does, then you can do 2 things with that soul you have sucked in. One, you can shoot it as an energy beam. You go brrrr. You can shoot it as an energy beam to damage people. Or the other thing you can do, by the way, it only damages health, not shield. Only damages health. But to balance it, it doesn't damage too much. Or you can do something else. You can, the soul you have captured, you can make the gun, turn it into a spiritual ammo. So if you are run out of a spirit ammo, you can use this gun. This gun will make you ammo, so you can now use that like if you run out of ammo or anything. So it does 2 things, and those are the 3 things basically. Those are the things this gun do. This is like the cool gun of the season. But then we got a new shotgun. So this shotgun, basically this shotgun kind of like shoots flaming swords or something like that. Do you see that sword on the shotgun on the front of it or something like that? It looks like a shield molder, but yeah, it kind of shoots flaming swords, 4 of them. And if these swords hit, they do first of all a lot of damage. Then also these will corrupt the soul of the enemy. So if you get a kill with this shotgun, that person will become a ghost and he will serve you. That ghost will work for you. He's yours now. You command it. That player, like I kill you with this shotgun, you now become my teammate. You have to work for me. You have to make me get a victory. Hell yeah, that's a cool idea in my opinion. So that's what happens. Imagine this. It's a squad. You kill someone from another squad, and they are now part of your squad. They're gonna fight for you. So now they're gonna go kill their own teammates. That would be so funny. It's kind of like a troll shotgun. I really like it. So that's the idea for the shotgun. That's the items. Let's go for the next one. Let's see. Oh, this one. This is really cool too. It's sweet. Got your camera. This spirit is going to be a 10 versus 1. True. That should be a shadow ray gun. No, that's not a bad idea. So, the Spirit Keeper. This is the unique mechanic of the season. How does it work? Let me drink some more water actually. So when you die, a soul bloom forms exactly on the spot, storing all your loot at the moment of death. What does it do? This bloom stays till the next match after, so you can find then release the soul within to free your loot. How does it work exactly? What do I mean by that? So this bloom you see, the Soul Keeper, when you die in a match, so you're fighting and then someone kills you and everything, right at a place you die, a bloom appears like this, a soul bloom, and it collects. It doesn't collect, it kind of duplicates your weapons, and it sucks them in itself, while people can still grab your weapons if you're dead. Once that happens, it keeps all the weapons you have in itself. And the next match comes, you can go to the exact same spot you have died and collect the weapons. If you take more than 2 matches, then it's gone. I thought that might like balance it. So you go to the soul plant. If you died but you had a cool weapon, it's fine. You just go to it, you grab all the loot you had in the last match that you died from. It's all stored in this plant in the same place that you died at. Which I thought that would be like a really cool mechanic to do with like the spirit idea. That's the unique mechanic of the season. There should be more. Let's see. There should be something else I'm I believe. Or is that it? Oh yeah, I think... Oh, now let's go through the story then. We went through... Yeah, let's go through the story then. It's time for the story of the season, yeah. The season has a story too. Let's go through it. The sucky items are really cool. Thank you, BQ. They are. We love them sucky. They're really good items. They imagine. Let's go the story. Hey, sorry I'm late. No problems, Royal Trader. Thank you for joining in. Let's go through the rest. Let me read. So this is gonna be a storyline I wrote myself for how the season will work. A mysterious person with high interest, searching for the source of the spirit energy. The energy that allows you to see the future. He finds it. The spirit realm. He then secretly creates a rift door into this realm for his plan of creating devices and mechanics. No, sorry, let's go through it again, sorry. Okay. Can you see my face? Oh, you can see my face. Let's read it. A mysterious person with high interest, searching for the source of the spirit energy. Energy that allows you to see the future. He finds it, the spirit realm. He then secretly creates a rift door into this realm for his plan of creating devices and machines to steal this realm's energy. Devices stealing the souls within the spirit realm and bringing them into him, into his reality. Then burning these souls, turning the souls into spirit energy and weapons. So all the weapons you see for the season, this guy, this person, the main character of the season has made those weapons, all of that. Through the burnt souls. So a lot of souls burnt for him to be how he is. So he's a bad guy. He's a really bad guy. Really bad guy. Becoming a king with a dark metal castle filled with soul's energy. But now it's time. He has gathered enough spirit energy. He wears an armor filled with this soul's energy, allowing him to see every single moment of the future. So he abuses that against the last reality, building the future in a way so the last reality fails. He becomes the big bad instead. Takes over the entire omniverse. Becomes the omniverse's king. Exactly why he's called the King of Future. So yeah, this guy basically finds out about how the spirit energy can show you the future. So he tracks down where the source of the spirit energy is, and he finds the spirit realm, how to access it. So he creates a door that can open rifts into the spirit realm, and then he creates devices that go through this door and suck out, just sucky, all the ghosts and everything in that realm. Takes them, and then he burns the souls. He just like flaming. That's like the blue flames you see on the background. That's the souls burning. He burns the souls, and those souls, when they burn, they release the spirit energy, a lot of it. He takes the spirit energy, and with that, he creates weapons, he creates his castle, he creates a crazy powerful armor, which this armor can just like shoot spirit energy, whatever he wants, into him, allowing him to see visions of the future. And he has collected so much spirit energy, he can see the entire future, all of it, every single second. So this guy comes in, sees the future, he plans the future in a way so the last reality loses. We win against the last reality without us knowing he's behind it all. And once we win, then it's time for him. It's time for his action. The reason why he did all of this. The reason being, he wants to rule over the entire omniverse. He wants to become the king of the omniverse. Every single reality. All of it his. Which is why he's called the King of Future. He has seen the future, and if in the future, he will become the king of all omniverse. AKA King of Future. That's how I chose the name. I thought that might be cool. I don't know. What am I missing here? Does the sucky mean? It means sucky. I don't know. sucking souls out of their home. Nothing sus, don't worry. What a private meeting with him. Hey, yo, sus. So let's go through the second page. There's more. Let's read the second page now. The King of Future creates a massive rip in the sky, leaking the spirit energy and the souls within into the island. Beginning the spirit invasion, the name of the season. He then rips his spirit energy and his castle off the ground, throwing them into the island too. He wants to take over the 0 point and create his kingdom in every single reality that exists or will exist in the future. The Spirit Queen and guards see this. The Spire Queen and guards see this danger towards the Omniverse and the Spirit Realm. The Spire Chromium and the Spire Queen and guards have now also joined in the island. They are doing their best to fight the King of Future and stop him from making the border of life and the spirit realm break. But can they stop this guy? Is it possible to fight the one who sees every single second of the future? And the one who has found a way to control souls and the spirit? Geno is our only hope. They know each other. So that's the second part of the season's story. This King of Future, now that the last reality is gone, is his time. He comes into the island with his rift door. Then he creates a massive crack. He breaks the sky into like grass shards, as I said. And the sky has collided with the spirit realm. So the souls and everything, the spirit energy goes to the map because he wants to take over, and he wants to take over the 0.2. And he has found the power to control souls now. And he knows how to control the souls, how to command them and everything like that. So once that happens, he's here. He also brings in his castle and the generator he had, which he used to burn souls with it and collect their energy and all of that. He brings that in the island too, which are the two POIs. And once that happens and he's here, the spirit invasion begins because the souls and everything are invading the island. And so that's happening. He's trying to take over the 0 point to create his kingdom in every single reality that exists or will exist in the future. But then, so if you didn't know, the Spires from Season 6 Chapter 2, they have connections to the souls. They have flaming souls and everything like that. So they're connected kind of to the spirit realm. So they're gonna see this. They're gonna sense the danger of the world being in danger, of like the spirit realm and all of that colliding with us and all of that. They're here to stop it. They're here to stop the collision and stop the realm and stop our reality becoming one with the spirit realm. So they're here to close the cracks in the sky and fix up the sky and also defeat the King of Future. So that's why the Spire Queen is here. That's why the Spire Assassins are in this season, because I kind of wanted to like, so we learn more about them in this season, because we don't know much about these like Spire people. That would be a great way to learn more about them. So the Spire people will be our good guys, while the King of Future is the bad guy in the season. How was it? Did you enjoy the idea of this season, this concept? I hope it was good. I worked really hard on this. Did you guys enjoy that? The spirit invasion. Let me read. 1,000,000 out of 10. Thank you so much, The Imagine. It's goated. Thank you so much, BQ. Alvin will be this year, hopefully. Yeah, Royal Trade, thank you. Alvin, no, I did not enjoy it. Boo. I will send you to Jesus. It's peak. Thank you so much, buddy. Means a lot. The ideas are amazing. You could be a great author. Thank you so much, Royal Trader. I might write a book. Who knows? Maybe. Yes, I enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Darth. I'm really happy to hear that. Eternal, thank you. Your peak. Hell yeah. Let's go back to reacting videos then. Let's go back to this man, which this stream was meant to be his roasting. Let's watch another video of his. Oh god. Let me Go to window capture, make this bigger. Balali. Oh, what happened? Oh my god. Here we go. Say hi back to Clark. He has returned to torture. I'm kidding. His videos are really good. Clark is a legend. Clark is a genuine Clark, Clan, and all the other guys. Absolute legends. This community is getting along slowly and it's getting wholesome. I like it. I need more sucking than its goat. What do you mean you need more sucking? I've already put it up sucking in the season. No. It's good. You made me jealous. Nah, don't be jealous, BQ. One day maybe we can make one together. It's fine. I hope that might... Let me drink some more water. Let's watch another Clark video now. It's not enough. I mean, that's true.
Last week, Donald Mustard announced that he was stepping down from being the chief creative officer at Epic Games. This obviously was a shock to a lot of us, if not all.
My father left to get the milk. This is so sad. Why? Where did you go, Donald? Why did you leave me? Who's gonna do the 5 realities now? This sucks. Why did you leave me, Clark? I mean, Donald. No. Scyan Clark is an Antonia simp. Facts. 100%.
He was always the man behind the curtain, but from time to time would step out to interact with the little people. Over the last year, it felt as if Donald's presence had been missed somewhat when it came to the storyline and the gameplay. Something just felt off, and now we have the reason why. For some time now, Donald has been preparing his leave from Epic Games, and I personally would like to give him a big thank you for everything that he's done, even with as critical...
Good job. Yes, thank him more. Not enough thanking. Thank him as much as possible. This legend. Donald, thank you so much for everything. You legend. Worship. Oh my god.
As I've been over some of his work, I still would like to give him the respect that he's due because
good job. I'm proud of you. Well done.
For my favorite video game that I have ever
played. Ew, chapter 1 gross, take it away.
This game is so special and why I love it so much.
Go away. There we go. Now better.
Now, and why you clicked on this video is why did Donald Mustard actually leave Fortnite? In Donald's
own
words, he framed it as wanting to spend more time with his family. And
it's actually true. It's not a lie.
Say that's not the case. I think there's a bit more to it than that.
No, I'm pretty sure that's actually the case. One, he wants to spend time with his family, and the other is he wants to do other things now. His brother said he has a lot of dreams, and he's done with this dream. He reached this dream, and now he wants to do his other dreams. He had a dream to make comics. He made comic. He had a dream of a crazy storyline like this one. He reached that. He had a dream of bringing like characters together. He reached that. But now there is no more left for him to do with Fortnite. Now he wants to do also other things too. He doesn't want his whole career, everything he's known by, to only be Fortnite. He wants to be known by other things too. One of his favorite things is movies. He absolutely loves movies from what I've heard. I really feel like he's gonna make a movie. Maybe, hopefully. That would be amazing. I would love that. Scyan, be prepared. Let's go for it. His family is Scyan. Yes! I don't know why I feel so sick right now.
I think that there's something that everyone is missing here. And it ties into why things have felt so off for the last year when it comes to...
I swear to God, Clark, no?
His reaction to Donald leaving, he said something that was very interesting to me.
Like, I've met him, you know, countless of times. And, dude, this guy, like, you... As a creative officer, you don't want anybody as passionate. Like, he was so passionate about this game, bro. He was so excited about updates.
Donald's passion for this game was unmatched by anyone.
That's the sad thing I'm scared of. Donald loves his job. His brother said too. Donald loves his work. This was his passion. This was what this was his dream, basically. He was reaching his dream, and it was insane for him. He was a really amazing I mean, why am I saying was? He is. He is a really amazing person. He has done a lot. And he made a lot of memories for me and everything, as I've said in the past. And thank you so much for that. I hope I'm right and he's just out. It seems like he wants to do other things now. He wants to maybe make a movie and stuff like that. If he does, I will probably make videos on those too. Wait, someone said hello. Hello, Shadow Ninja. How you doing? Welcome in. He's appearing in Infinity War Endgame Rise of the Sky. Yeah, he has appeared in so many places, which is insane. Matrix.
Game was his creative outlet to tell a story that he's had in his mind probably since he was a child. There's this element
Baby,
of
oh
imagination
my God.
and playfulness that exists within a child's mind that really gets lost as you become older for most people. But for
I'm not
Donald,
gonna-
I can see that he kept that when he was working out the Fortnite storyline and when he was coming up with some of these collaborations and live events.
Peak. Batman X Foundation. Peak.
Got to live the ultimate nerd dream. He was able to have his favorite characters from different universes all appear within his own personal fan fiction that was
Yeah,
carried
but
out.
like, that was honestly one of the main reasons why this story is so unique. Where else have you seen Marvel? I don't know, like Disney. Marvel and things from Disney and DC and Snake Eyes and Optimus Prime and Kratos and Master Chief and Mandalorian and Galactus. Just so many. Nowhere else. What Donald did with this story was insane. The collaborations and stuff, unheard of, insane. The story was amazing, man. I hope it keeps going like this.
Through a video game that he had the main creative control over. There's so many
Kinda,
of us that
yeah.
would love to be in the same position as him because when we were kids, we did that very thing. I know that when I was a kid, we used to take lightsabers out and we'd all line up and pretend to be different characters. One person would be Goku, one person would be
Oh god, I used to act like I'm a Spider-Man and Batman. Oh god, the memories. He's not wrong. Spider-Man and Batman were my favorite superheroes. I used to like dress up as them and everything. It was so funny. Oh god. People hate Fortnite because of collabs. Those people have a skill issue. Extreme, insane skill issue. Collabs are peak. Go fix your skill
One
issue.
person would be
Hell
Samurai
yeah.
Jack, one person would be Luke Skywalker, and we'd all be having these
Skywalker!
awesome battles fighting off our great
I used to
foes.
cosplay,
Fortnite is literally
confirm.
the embodiment
True.
of that childlike imagination, that play factor of multiversal collaboration. Look, I know that if I was in charge of Epic, I would have had a Transformers collab, and Optimus Prime, along with a few other characters, would have been in there working with Jones.
The cum-loving man. He would make the cum-loving man Optimus Prime the main character of Fortnite. This would be what happens. Optimus Prime would come in the map like, I have come. The time has come. When do I need to come? So he comes in and he be like, oh wow, that's a man right there. He needs to be stopped. His name is the Nothing. Autobots, roll out and smack this guy in the face. Don't worry. But yeah, that's probably what Klarque would do. He would make Optimus Optimus would come in, be like, Foundation, you think you're the king? Nah, I'm the king. Get the hell out of here. That would be what he would do with the story.
Fixing the 0 point, defending it off from Decepticons and Megatron. Oh man. Just replace the Galactus event with Unicron. That would have been me.
I told you. There you go. It would make the entire storyline Optimus Prime and like Unicron and maybe himself. He would make himself like the everything goddess. Klarque just comes, ha! Welcome. I just murdered the singularity so Scyan not be right about the everything goddess. I am the everything goddess. Get fucked, Scyan. That would be what he says in the storyline. He will roast me. My hair, my soul. How dare you?
Literally sitting there orchestrating all these different characters within his story that he was telling. So why would he give that up? Ironically,
Because of two things, as I said. He wants to do it in different ways. He wants to do it as not Fortnite, but as something else too. He wants to be like, do you know how some like guys come in and like they make their thing and now they want to make something else? Like I don't know, like Uncharted. They're done with it, they're done, they move it, give it to other people to work with. Now they want to make other things too. I feel like Donald doesn't want to be known just as the guy behind Fortnite. He wants to be known as the guy behind Infinity Blade, as the guy behind Fortnite, as the guy behind maybe future video games, probably future movies. I kind of feel like he might not do video games anymore and instead movies. I really feel like he wanna do movies instead because, as I said, his dream was to make movies, not to become a video game guy. But he instead did video games and he became amazing at it. I think now he wants to go through his first dream. He wants to make movies and he wants to spend time before that a lot with his family. If I was in charge of the Transformers, I would reskin the trucks. That would be cool. That would be really sick. The Infinity Blade saga was awesome. I agree, it was amazing.
I think the same thing that he had so much fun with was the thing that eventually drove him to leaving Epic Games and Fortnite. When the Fortnite storyline was at its
I will smack you. I know what you're gonna say. Klarque, I know what you're gonna say in a little bit. I can see the future. I ate Peely. No. I swear if you say it. No. Paradigm was never singularity. I will smack you. Let's see what he says.
peak. That's when collaborations were just starting to get really crazy within the game. We started seeing a lot more of those than original skins. I do think that Donald always wanted to tie in his favorite stories into his own.
I wouldn't say that. We're getting it evenly. Collaboration and skins are normal. We've been getting it evenly.
On issue number 5, I drew who you guys know one of her names as the Singularity. This is a super important character. And I can't wait for you to see what...
Okay, yeah, this video, I don't know why these people bring this out as, oh my god, singularity is paradigm. No, listen, no, that it does not, it means the opposite. It means singularity is not paradigm, and singularity is higher up than paradigm. Brace yourself, but I go rage mode. House looks like the agency. Thank you. You mean the dark peeling. Okay, first of all, why is the video black and white? Hello Taylor, how you doing? Second, on the background, it says the last reality. If she's paradigm, why on the background does it say the last reality? Why is the video black and white? What does black and white have to do with paradigm? Second, Donald here says, so someone asked Donald, could you tell us a character that is way more important than we think, way more important to the current storyline than we think she is? Paradigm was not really that important to the current storyline of Season 8, Season 7, Season 6. Paradigm did absolutely nothing. Zero. The guy asked the current storyline, the moment. Paradigm did nothing in Season 8 Chapter 2, Season 7 Chapter 2, Season 6 Chapter 2. So basically it's not Paradigm because she was not important to the current story. She was important to the upcoming story. And another thing, more important than we think she is. What does more important mean? It means, so we thought singularity is paradigm, more important than paradigm. It means it is not paradigm, but we're close. It's someone higher than paradigm. It's someone more powerful than paradigm. It's someone maybe who rules, or not rules. Someone who is like higher up than the 7. That would make sense the best since it's not the foundation. Someone who's higher up than the 7. That is more important. If it was paradigm, it would not be more important. Oh, Rez! How are you doing? Welcome in! It's your favorite moment. It's singularity talk. How are you, Restro? So, that would not mean that singularity is paradigm, because that would be the same. Donald said more important, which means singularity is more important than paradigm. I'm doing great, Restro. How are you? Yeah, I spawned because singularity. W! Legend! Thank you for joining in, man. We got a legend in here. Hell yeah. After this, we can react to your video. Why not? So yeah. Singularity in here, two things. Paradigm did not play in the current storyline. Second, he said more important, aka Singularity is a higher up and then Paradigm. And we remember how Foundation said, why does she keep making me saving you? Why does she? That means that this character was a character, a hidden character, playing a part behind the storyline of Season 8, 7, Chapter 2. What does that mean? It means that she, to me, should be Singularity. Because Donald said, in the current story, this character is important, but we don't know. So if that character was playing a part in that story in that moment, we know a she, which the 7 do as that she says. And it's a hidden she. A hidden she. And Singularity is a hidden character which still is playing a part in the story. That she should be Singularity. And it cannot be Paradigm. Because Paradigm, they didn't have connection with Paradigm. Confirmed by Season 1, Chapter 3. A season after Chapter 2. Which means it's not like a scrapped. It's one season after Season 8. They wouldn't be like, bada bim bam pow! Singularity and Paradigm story is different. No. One season after Season 8. In the season, they brought up the she. And they had no connection with Paradigm. AKA, it was not Paradigm who told that. It was not Paradigm who told Foundation to keep Jones safe. It was someone else. And from what Donald Mustard said, I really feel like that's Singularity. Because another reason also, Singularity, it means just one. There is no more of her. There is only one Singularity. Singularity description says she's the beginning and she's also the end. The only thing that can be the beginning and the end can be the creator, the God. God is the beginning of the world, and also, if God is gone, the world will be gone with it too, which makes sense. So that, and also this, more important to the storyline than the 7, the only character that would make sense to me is the Everything Goddess, because Everything is also in the description of Foundation, which is a huge reason why it makes me think Foundation has connections to the Everything Goddess, and he talks to her, and Everything Goddess sometimes tell things to him. So that's what I have said. So let me read what Rester is saying. But why would Singularity work with the Foundation if she's part of the IO? I personally think Donald may have scrapped the whole she thing. It's okay, yeah. I'm gonna say this. That's how I feel like it went. The idea of the story might be scrapped is 100% possible, especially because of Charlie taking over. Charlie might be like, I don't like this idea, and completely scrap it. Retro, yeah, that's definitely possible, which I'm kind of scared of it too. I hope they don't. And the other, why would she be part of the IO? I've made a video on that. I'm gonna show you guys after this video. The idea is, and Klarque actually agreed with that idea too. To me, Singularity joins the IO as like a spy, as like a imposter, a mogus. She joined to mess up the IO. Because like, why would the IO exactly go for a mech? A mech that the only person which can use is Paradigm. I feel like at that moment, Paradigm was in the jail, in the prison of the IO. And Singularity wanted to free her in a way that doesn't ruin her like cover. She doesn't want the IO to know who she exactly is. So she created that Singularity body as a fake body. It's not her actual look. It's just for the IO to not look at her as a god. And that kind of is hinted at because it said that Singularity has many names. So one of her names could be the Everything. So yeah. So I feel like her joining the IO was like an imposter thing. She was to just like free the Paradigm. But I'm gonna talk about that later. Let me read more of... but why would Singularity... I already read that. The first and the last. Yeah. Singularity needs to come back. I agree. I hope Singularity does come back. She's awesome. It would be amazing. It would be such a good feeling. Because it was confirmed that she was part of the IO in the Zero Wars comics. I'm gonna say that about that. the person who said that Singularity works for the IO, he confirmed it himself. He doesn't know a lot about the Fortnite storyline. He only gets to know the things that Donald Mustard tells him. And Donald Mustard seems like the only thing that he told that person was currently like Singularity is with IO. And that guy, I forgot his name, Chris. Chris came out, I think Chris Gage. He came out and said to us that Singularity is part of the IO, maybe an agent of IO. So even Chris, the person who confirmed this as IO, he does not know it fully. He said it himself. I might have a picture of when he said it, but I know, I think Zeri or something asked him, and he said he doesn't know the whole story. Donald only told him the things he needed to know for writing the comics. So I wouldn't get what he said as 100% Singularity is working at the IO. I would be interesting if Singularity was an imposter. That's we can go through the video again so you guys see what I mean. Let's after that video go through it and then we watch Restro's video. Why not? Let's watch the rest of the video real quick then.
The cool stuff that will be happening.
To have so much significance to Donald's story was never reintroduced.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
Seemed to disappear off the face of the
Nah.
Fortnite storyline.
Oh, I'm gonna say this too. Donald Mustard said that good night, Valvini. Have a great. Thank you for joining in. Have a great night. Thank you, legend. So Donald Mustard said that Singularity will play a part in the future years of the storyline. So not the next year, not the near time of when he said it. He just said what he said because one of the fans asked him to say it. Donald Mustard said, like, the future seasons of the storyline. Like, no, future years, sorry. Future years means not in the next year, maybe in the next 2 years, maybe in the next 3 years. It kind of felt like to me that they were writing her return to the storyline next couple of years. Let me play the clip back. Here we go. Let's see.
Odd that a character that was supposed to have so much significance to Donald's story was never reintroduced, never brought up again, just seemed to disappear off the face of the Fortnite storyline. Now, I fall into the camp that believes Singularity and Paradigm were supposed
Maybe
to
it's like a little bit more back. Let's see.
And I can't wait for you to see a bunch of the cool stuff that will be happening with her over the next couple of years.
Don't you find
Things with happening over the next couple of years. Let me think. Here, play the clip back. To me, that is still kind of next couple of years with her. Now I'm confused a little bit. Does that mean, Klarque, you did none of the versions? That would mean that the next 2 years, like she will play in the. I mean, we don't know exactly if that's 2 years. It could be 3 years. Because there's something else too. There was a leak that it was like an actual insider. The insider said that Cube Queen, which was introduced in Season 8, Chapter 2, will be a huge importance character in Chapter 3 storyline. And Cube Queen probably was like moved from that into like ending of Chapter 4, I would say. So I don't feel like they completely scrapped her. Maybe Charlie might. I feel like they kind of, just like Cube Queen, they kind of pushed it back. Like, they still are working on it. They kind of want to wait on it. Maybe, hopefully next season or something. That means that he intended her to play a bigger role in the story. I feel like, Klarque, I feel like she's still meant to play a bigger role. But definitely not as... I don't really see it being as Paradigm. Because again, he said current story. Paradigm played no parts in the current story of Season 8, Season 7, Season 8, Season 6, Chapter 2. Paradigm was just stuck on a moon. And the time that Donald said this is like 1 season away from Chapter 3, when we learned that Paradigm had no connection with the 7. If so, how would Paradigm be playing parts in Season 8, Season 7, Season 6, Chapter 2? She wouldn't, because she has no connection. So I really don't think it's her. But let's keep going with the rest.
That a character that was supposed to have so much significance to Donald's story was never reintroduced, never brought
Hopefully she will, as the everything goddess, the queen, worship the everything goddess, hell.
off the face of the Fortnite storyline. Now, I fall into the camp that believes Singularity and Paradigm were supposed to be the same character.
I don't
Narratively
agree.
speaking, it just makes
Hell
no
no.
sense. However, Donald Mustard also did seem to have a lot of excitement for bringing Brie.
Yeah, exactly. This too. Like Donald himself was really hyped to work with Brie. It was not just like it was not like a just the epic thing. Like, I don't think it was a scrap thing.
Donald didn't intend for Singularity and Paradigm to be the same person.
Exactly. Yes, he got it right.
I don't think that to be the case, and it's for one main
I will smack you. No, it's the
Paradigm
case.
first introduced, we weren't getting a lot of collabs in Fortnite, let alone a celebrity collab. This is way before The Rock was confirmed to be the Foundation.
Oh my
Also,
god,
let
the
me make this clear, I'm not
Foundation.
saying that Donald Mustard
The
stepped in
Foundation
because
from the start
Singularity
was The
and
Rock. It was
Paradigm.
confirmed.
However, I do think that Epic stepped in and made some creative changes to his story that he was forced to go along with. When Epic realized
I
how
mean,
much money
probably
could
they
make off
have.
collabs and also how much
Like
pull they had,
one of the things
Vulture
that I really feel like was confirmed that Epic changed. I feel like the yearly chapters was not the idea of Donald at all. I feel like that yearly chapters idea was definitely the higher ups of Epic. That is one thing that Epic definitely changed. I feel like that's definitely them. They were meant to be the same. No! Restro, Klarque! Hell no! Let's go through the rest.
game, that changed their focus. It changed the way we looked at Fortnite and also the way we felt about it. And this is the one point that I don't think I've seen anybody bring up. As much
What
as
is it?
we love Fortnite and as much as we noticed a change within the game, how do you think Mustard felt? This game was his baby. There's a clear shift in the
Oh my
tone
god,
and
his
direction
baby,
the storyline
his
is
little
being
children.
told from chapter
It's
3
my
season
baby,
3
not
onward.
yours.
And it was all right around the time that the Paradigm was confirmed to be Brie Larson. I do think
I'm gonna say this again. Paradigm being confirmed to be Brie Larson. That's kind of like she already voiced Paradigm in season 2 and everything like that. There is that. Like, it was not something that just happened in season 3 and 4. And like, if I'm right about that, this was completely like a nice goodbye thing with Donald. Right, the season after season 2, chapter 3, there was all the things with Visitor saying that I might want to retire. I think it's the time and all of that with the 7. I was starting to think Visitor is actually Donald Mustard. And that was him being like, okay, till this moment, it was all me. I loved it, but it's time for me to be goodbye, bye-bye, bye-bye. And the rest, the team took over, until now he's just been helping the team to be able to keep his story going and all of that. I don't think it was because of Paradigm
Donald
things.
Mustard wanted Brie Larson to be in Fortnite, and I do think that Singularity and Paradigm were supposed to be the same person.
No!
However, I don't think that Brie Larson was originally supposed to be the Paradigm. This
No.
is how I think it went down.
Wrong.
They stepped in and said, hey,
Very
we want more
wrong.
celebrities
How
to
dare
fill the
you.
role of your main characters. Donald said, cool, that's totally fine. Yeah, actually, I was looking at Brie Larson. Yeah, that's great. But what
Quit.
we mean is we want their faces to be represented within your main characters. We want more.
But the thing is though, Donald Mustard, the guy who wanted collaborations with Fortnite, who the idea of Marvel collabing with Fortnite, all of that, the storyline parts, it was kind of him. Wouldn't he himself, the guy who wanted the collabs and everything with Fortnite, the characters to be part of the story, wouldn't he himself want some of his favorite actors' face and stuff in this story? The exact same thing he did with collabs, but now with real people like the Rock Johnson. I feel like that's the case. He just liked Brie, he liked the Rock Johnson. The Rock Johnson is confirmed from the beginning, from the day one that they came up with the Foundation. The Rock was always the guy they wanted to go with. Paradigm, is it confirmed? Maybe not. I'm not sure about that one. But Foundation from the start was confirmed. He was always meant to be the Rock Johnson.
Presentation of the game, do you think you could get Brie Larson to play the role of one of your main characters? At this point, the
Yeah, I definitely
Imagineering
think
already
Donald
had
chose
faces,
Brie and
so the only
Paradigm
person
because-
that was left
Yeah,
was
exactly,
Paradigm.
Restro. I
Let
agree
me
with
say
that.
this, I'm pretty sure that there were other changes that Epic made that forced Donald to change the course.
Oh,
of
this
where he
scene was
originally
so
going to
cool.
take the story. He tried to keep us on track for as long as he could, but when he saw that things were just becoming a bit too corporate or maybe a bit too commercial, then
Maybe.
he checked out, just like a lot of us did. And like I said, Donald is as much of a fan of this game as we are, but the difference is that he had a hand in building it. It could be the case that Donald didn't like how many collabs were entering the game, which seemed to take the replace or get in the way of the story that he was trying to tell. You have to think that Fortnite as a game has evolved just as much as it has as a business.
Yeah, Fortnite definitely has gone beyond what it was. It's not just a simple game anymore. It's kind of like the metaverse now. It has like the Creative 2.0. It's gonna have like a Lego world and stuff coming in. It's gonna be many different game modes than just VR. The new era is gonna start. It basically started from chapter 4. So I feel like this. So the first era, when the game was just a game, was the era of Donald Mustard. He told us a story and everything. But now, it still is gonna have a story, but it's not gonna be the Fortnite we used to know. It's gonna be insanely different. And Charlie now is here. And since Donald himself at the beginning of chapter 4 said himself that the storyline is never gonna end, I believe him. I don't think the story is ever gonna end. So there is no worry on that side too. But I definitely don't agree that Epic was the reason that Donald left. Epic loved Donald extremely. Donald was the reason why they grew so massive, like huge. Donald's ideas, that's why they like evolved his rank, because they trusted his ideas. They really loved him. So I don't think that love broke between them. But instead, I really feel like Donald wants to not be known just as the Fortnite guy. He wants to follow his main dream, the dream he had at the beginning, which was to make movies. That was his main goal. I think that's what he's gonna do. Let's go through the rest.
From all the way back in chapter 1 to where we are in chapter 4 now, we're looking at two totally different games here. And quite frankly, after Collision, I think that Mustard was just done. I think that this is probably the best outcome with what's...
I don't think he was fully done. I would say it like this. So he has done the plans, he was helping the group, but his main work after Collision ended. I think it's like that. So like, him being the guy behind everything kind of ended at Collision, but instead he had his story, he told it to his team, and he prepared his team for the new guy and everything. So it still was kind of his plan and all, but instead of him being behind everything that happens, he just told the plan to his team, he helped his team out and the new creative director guy. So they prepare to take over and get used to how the game is and kind of experiment and stuff in chapter 4. So I would say it's like, okay, so 100% was Donald till Collision. Now it's like 50% Donald. The ideas are his, the team take the ideas and do whatever they want with it. So I think that's what happened. It's like a half-half, not fully done.
going on right now. I think Mustard is just tired. And look, I could totally be all of this.
He's kind of he's tired is really true. His brother said he's been working insanely hard non-stop to reach his dreams. So he is definitely tired as hell.
Sincerely be tired of working for somebody right now.
Yeah.
Around this time last year, I quit my job to be a full-time content creator.
W!
Respect! Money at that job. My coworkers were amazing. My boss was amazing. However, sometimes you just get burnt out. And
I get that feeling, yeah.
Donald was done, and I think we should all respect his decision.
He was done with Fortnite, I think so.
And be happy for Epic Games, because hopefully the next person that comes in to take creative control.
Charlie! Our new lord is here! Our new savior, Charlie! Oh wait, this one. Oh no, not the creator code. Oh god, go away. Charlie! Our new savior! Please take what Donald did and do amazing. Or I will find you. I swear to God, if you remove the 5 realities, if you remove the live events, if you make the storyline less than it is right now, I will find you. And I will probably get arrested after it. So I'm not gonna find you. But I will be really mad. I will smack my computer. How? Don't. Restro will also do it with me.
Will do just as good of a job as
yeah, look at Charlie. Oh my god. I mean, Charlie? Yeah, Charlie.
Donald Mustard, you will be missed.
Yeah, I already miss you.
For making the greatest game of all time. For generations of gamers to enjoy. We appreciate it.
W. Klarque. Yeah, that ending especially. Klarque, a lot of things he says is right. But I think I don't agree with that, like, Epic was like starting to have bad relationship with Donald. I definitely don't agree with that. But really great video. Well done. Both videos amazing. But also they sucked. Because this stream is a revenge stream. And I'm supposed to be mean, not nice. So how dare you make these videos? Ew! Garbage! No, they were amazing. Well done. They were awesome. I genuinely enjoyed them. So, Restro, the singularity thing you were talking about. Let me show you this video I made a while ago. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Oh god, god.
And singularity. How high chance they can see Fortnite's future.
Wait for this.
Singularity, one of the most important and hidden Fortnite storyline characters.
Wait for this.
Which the Fortnite community for some reason decided she's for sure paradigm and that's canon. Then they got proven wrong and all they could do was like me, Fortnite breaker, me, big cool up in Marvel money, me.
Yo, she's fat as shit.
I mean that's true though. I can't do it right now. My voice is not too well, but yeah. That's how Restro sounds. I'm kidding. Don't leave. No, stay. But yeah, that's the real that's the singularity's paradigm, people. That's how they sound. But let's go through why the things that people say, like with the singularity is like paradigm, she wouldn't be like with Ayo and all of that. I kind of explained that here. Let me show you how I did. Let's see.
In this video, we explain how singularity huge chance is the everything goddess.
Peak! Yes, Scyan! Slay!
In which the nothing was killed and the one who the seven follow her path and get missions from.
Yes.
The everything goddess is half of the 0 point, since 0 point got born by the fusion of darkness and light. Nothing and everything.
Why did I bring this up? Why did I say that the 0 point is nothing and everything? That's because in the description of the Zero skin, first of all, it says that he is like everything and nothing. He's both of them. And even that, 0 point by Dr. Doom himself was called a destroyer and a creator. So it's darkness and light. 0 point is both of them. And the fusion skin in chapter 2 season 1, having a 0 point. I feel like that 0 point is the fusion. It's the fusion of light and the fusion of darkness, creating the 0 point. Which was like, I think that's what the 0 point is. Based on the things we have, it seems like that's what it is. Let's go through it. Also, why did I used to talk so slowly? I'm so much better now. Damn, it must have been painful to watch my videos. Probably still is.
So both the nothing and everything can have control on the 0 points and how it functions. But once the piece between the tree gods,
okay, this part I don't think you guys need to know it.
Becoming the right after crushing a leaving only the god of nothing big. The more she shows off the have made like
I don't think we need to know these.
Future in
Oh yeah, so we already know that the last reality and people can see the future visions using the spirit realm.
Of the nothing to reality. This video linked realm. The realm controlled under the third
No.
of this realm. Nothing. The story if you go
No.
also
Where was it?
It's realities of connections.
No.
Talking about singularity, seeing the future.
Oh, there we go.
Bring up another possible character who also does.
Oh, not that one, not that one. Geno, we don't want to talk about Geno right now. Go away. Geno, you suck. I'm kidding, you're awesome.
Someone who can, we can only future been put outside of the war and realm because he could this moment. So he faked his death here, giving Foundation his message and doing a Thanos move after Foundation, but more. And to win, and he would any makes again.
Come on. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Now
So this is gonna be the part.
And everything goddess, and how she also sees the future, being the reason for everything she's also doing. Singularity built Neo tilted and this hidden sword within it before Bunker Jonesy was even freed from the bunker. Even when he was freed, people didn't take his predictions.
So yeah, there is first of all that the singularity built the sword before Bunker Jonesy was even freed from his bunker. Why would Singularity need to create that sword before it was even revealed that there's gonna be a monster? That's really important to remember. That sounds like me seeing the visions of future. Exactly the first season ever that a character saw the future. So it makes sense. But let's see the rest.
Seriously, yet this sword was in there from day one. While because of her mech and more, a full-on black hole happened, pointed out a lot by Fortnite as a singularity, almost like she wanted it to happen.
Yeah, I also really feel like that Singularity kind of wanted the black hole to happen, and maybe that's why they called it a singularity. Because right at the middle of a black hole, it's a singularity, and she's named after what happens one season after her reveal. Season X, a black hole happens. I really feel like the name of Singularity being Singularity is connected to that black hole which happened in Season X. Something related to that. Because she's called Singularity, and Singularity is right at the middle of a black hole, which kind of makes sense. What would you do if Fortnite didn't exist? I would cry.
Government in
Pain.
Chapter 1 is IO. They are IO before they had full control on the 0 point. In Chapter 4...
Yeah, about this one. So, you can be on the island. You can control the island without having the 0 point, without having like access to the 0 point and things like that. When Dr. Rason said that they controlled the island all of that for thousands of years, she didn't really mean the 0 point. You can control the island without having access to the 0 point. And 0 point was in a vault, and like a government was trying to access this 0 point. I believe that government is definitely the IO trying to find the vault which was protecting the 0 point, the source of reality 0. And in season 8 chapter 1, they found the vault, they went within it, and through that chapter 2 started, and in chapter 2 they took over even the vault, even the 0 point, and from then they started to study the 0 point, they started to control everything. That should be why there is more collaborations from chapter 2, because before chapter 2 it should have been focused the loop mainly on the people of the 5 realities. But after the IO took over, the focus changed on all realities, the collab realities, all billions of realities, people from them, from chapter 2 or like season X or something, being brought into Fortnite. Which should be why the collabs went way more crazy. Because the Imagine Order opens the door of Reality 0, so all people from all realities come here, and as he said, every single one of them become perfect. Every person in every reality becomes perfect. Scyan explaining the Fortnite story and the single origin behind yeah, that's true.
We just learned how we can very much use
so IO didn't have control on the 0 point until after season X.
Context with it of years. They can very much probably did it through, and they figured out how there is a big hidden vault holding the 0 point.
Yeah, so they found the vault and they went in it to take over.
Took this human form so she can join the IO once they found her. She joins them and shows how much they can do with this powerful orb. But just like how the imposter mode shows us, this character betraying IO, or even the spy Joey alien and Foundation being a former IO member. The Imagine Order is filled with traitors and spies, which is very much one of those. At this moment,
yeah, that's the thing I've been saying a lot actually. So the Imagine Order, her being part of the IO, that doesn't fully really mean that she's like dedicated to the IO. There were a lot of characters like the Foundation, like John Jones. Hello Midas, how you doing? Have a great day, Imagine. Thank you for joining in. I made a tweet on how Singularity can be the paradigm. Exactly, Tedius. I don't think she can. So how the person, the female from season 7 chapter 2 betrayed the IO. How there was a whole like the imposters game mode, about people betraying the IO. So Singularity being in there, she could have just been there as a spy, as someone to be an imposter, to manipulate things, make things in IO just go messy how she wanted so they fail. So that's why I think Singularity took a human form to kind of disguise herself and just join them. And just that's when they should have gotten access to the 0 point. And when the collabs started, exactly when the collabs started going crazy too. Exactly on this season, the collabs started getting way more. Because to me, the Imagine Order opened the access of this reality to more than just 5 realities, to everywhere, even collaborations and stuff.
And we learned how Paradigm was in the prison of IO. Since the Everything is the one who the 7 are on the side of, she would very much want to save Paradigm from it. There was even a line in Season 2 from Origin saying how it is impossible to escape IO's prison, unless you get help from someone within IO itself. Origin,
Yeah, exactly. There was a line in Season 2 Chapter 3 too, of Origin saying that it's impossible to leave the prison of IO unless someone from within IO itself did it for her. Someone from IO itself could be Singularity itself. Why? Singularity builds the mech. Who is the only person that can ride a mech? The only single one in the Imagine Order. It's Paradigm. Then why would the Imagine Order, out of anything, go for a mech? To me, it's because Singularity was the one telling them how with their technology, with her 0 points, they can create a mech. And that mech will definitely defeat the monster. And who's the only person who can control the mech? It's Paradigm. So Singularity abused the monster to build the mech as an excuse for IO to let Paradigm out of her jail. So Paradigm goes to the mech and controls it. So the whole reason why a mech was created by Singularity, why the idea went into the mind of IO, to me should be Singularity. And why? Because she knew IO would be forced to let Paradigm to use this mech so Paradigm can escape. So that was the thing that I wanted to talk about. Singularity being part of IO could be just because she wanted to help Paradigm escape. And I talk more about this in this video. You can go check it out if you want. I'm kind of done with it for now. And so yeah, there is not really anything that goes against Singularity being the Everything Goddess right now. But also, it could have been scrapped completely now that Charlie is here. So hopefully it happens. Who knows? Hopefully Singularity comes back. It's possible still. But it's not for sure, because now the creative directors are different. Let's go to Restro now. Restro. Rezi. Great creator again. That banner looks amazing. Got big brain. Thank you, Graham. Poinol. I don't know how to spell that. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much, man. But yeah. So Singularity still is possible to return, but it's not for sure. They could have scrapped it. That is possible. But let's watch Restro now.
Momentous mastermind, voracious collector.
I know this video is really old,
Vampire Kato Thorn.
but I wanna kind of talk about Kato and my vision on it, and I think a Restro video would be perfect on that. I kind of wanna react to mine too. I'm not gonna do this stream a lot because I can't do a lot of streams, but let's go through it for fun.
The latest antagonist, voracious collector, and a two-faced time traveler, Vampire Kato Thorn is the latest antagonist to arrive onto the Fortnite island, and now is making it his new home. The enigmatic vampire is now draining the island's wealth and is slowly taking over the entire island with his signature eclipse, all the while preparing to execute his grandmaster plan. Yeah.
So, everything he said till then, Restro, I'm pretty sure all of these were said by Epic Games themselves. He's making the island his home. He has a grand plan. The plan, wait. The plan is not confirmed to be his. The plan could be, I think the plan is Stone's plan, not his plan, from what I remember. So that plan is not his. The one that has plans is Dr. Stone. But yeah, Kaido is a two-face because he can become a vampire and all. But I wanted you to remember this. He wants to make the island his new home. A season before Last Reality taking over. I'm pretty sure Last Reality will come to take over in the next season. Why would he make his home exactly the place where the Last Reality is gonna invade and take over if he was against the Last Reality? Unless he's actually with the Last Reality and he's before the whole army comes, he prepare things like for the army and he kind of collects things from what we have right now before Last Reality completely destroys. Hey, a new subscriber! Cake! It's a cake! Thank you so much for subscribing, legend. But yeah, it would make no sense for someone who's against Last Reality to come in, take over the island, just so they take over the island and that's it. I think he definitely has relations to the Last Reality. He's definitely with the Last Reality.
Who is this Kaido Thorn? How does he time travel? Why is he on the island? And what is his ultimate plan?
He's a terrible man. Murder him. Kill him. He cut off Midas's hand. How dare you?
I believe I have all the answers to those questions, so sit back, relax, and let's shed some light on Kaido Thorn.
Oh my god, his logo. It actually looks cool.
Starting right off the bat, pun intended, we'll begin by answering
How dare you?
our first question.
How dare
Who
you
is
do
Kaido
pun?
Thorn? To put it simply, Kaido Thorn is a time-traveling, greedy vampire mastermind that has an unquenchable desire to steal valuable objects and add them to his glorious collection. He is the
Can I say that's exactly Midas's personality? They just took part of Midas's personality, the gold-loving man, just like chopped it and connected it to Kaido, which makes me think. Kaido stealing Midas's hand, stealing Oro's head, having the marigold drawing. I think this guy has experience with Midas, have like relations and past history with Midas. And maybe, wait, listen this. What if they were together explorers, treasure hunters, collectors? Because Midas is also a collector, we have seen it. What if Midas and Kaido used to collect things together, and Midas led into having the golden touch hand, while on the other hand, Kaido got his rings, the blue rings, he collected them, that turned him into a vampire. So while Midas became a gold touch kind of king, Kaido on the other hand became a darkness lord, a vampire lord. So that maybe to me is when they became so like fighting each other. Why Kaido now is like cutting off Midas's hand and things. To me, because Kaido becomes a darkness person while Midas becomes a light person. Darkness and light, they probably would fight each other. They won't go well together because Kaido is confirmed he abuses darkness while Midas's powers came through the light, through the sun. Therefore, I think, so these guys used to be friends, used to be bros, but when that happened, to me it feels like they became like big enemies, huge enemies. Which if so, I really hope that means we're gonna see Midas back maybe, and maybe he's gonna fight Kaido. If so, that would be insane. Please. That would be such a good story of them having history and now they fight each other.
The leader of the group named Eclipse, and you can find them nearly all over the island. Considering he's a vampire, that means he's immortal. Usually whenever exposed to sunlight, a vampire is tremendously weakened or can possibly die because of it. We're unsure which applies to Kaido or even if the
I would say for Kaido is probably weakened because of this. Kaido right now as a boss does not turn into a vampire. But he will turn into a vampire when the eclipse happens, when the sun is blocked. So what we saw in the trailer is the future, not the present. So when the eclipse happens, when the sun gets blocked, I feel like that's when Kaido, using the rings, can get his full powers, his full darkness energy, and can actually fight really well. So I think that's gonna be what happens.
sunlight bothers him at all, so for now that's going to remain a mystery. It's stated that Kato has an ultimate plan, which most likely has something to do with the powerful time machine he possesses. But before I answer what his ultimate plan is, we need to first understand how his device operates, leading us into our next question: how does he time travel? My theory is that his unhealthy obsession with constantly wanting more and more precious items led him to construct a powerful device that has the ability to travel in time itself. Many people claim Kato Thorne may be able to go into the future, however I myself personally don't think so. From what we've seen,
I would say this. It's definitely possible because of also what Klarque has said in the past. He could definitely probably travel into the future and stuff, but it's not confirmed right now because there is a thing. There is a way that's maybe there is many timelines in the past and the present, and there's a limited future. There is one timeline, one future that is the max of the future. The rest of the future gets written by that timeline. Maybe we are that timeline. Maybe we are the end, the final timeline that the rest of it gets written like by what we do. So maybe, or either that, or if he goes into the future and some things happen without him being there, it's gonna be irreversible. It's not gonna go well, and everything about Kato's plan and the last reality plan will be completely messed up. It will be ruined. So maybe they're forced. Maybe it's not that they can't go to the future. Maybe it's like they're forced not to go to the future, because then the future might play out in a way that they don't want it to. So it will go against their plan and everything completely gets ruined. That is kind of possible. So to why they don't go to the future.
so far, everything in Kato's collection is from the past. He also traveled to the past in the cinematic, so for now we don't know if he can go to the future, but he most certainly can travel to the past. Although I believe operating the time machine isn't as simple as we all think. During the cinematic trailer for the season, the first thing we see occur is an eclipse. Immediately, everyone—
About this cinematic trailer, I don't think this it is possible that this trailer was like the present, but based on how the team is not built and all, this trailer seems to be exactly when the Halloween event in this season begins. So it's the future, it's not the present. So the eclipse will happen later, not right now.
Everyone believed that an eclipse would be present in game at the start of the new season, but as we've all seen, that's not the case. So what does that have to do with the time machine? Well, I believe that when an eclipse occurs, either that's the only time when Kato can time travel, or when an eclipse occurs, that's when he returns to the island from time traveling. However, I know there's a big question on all of your minds right now. What caused the eclipse?
Hello, Possessed Gamer, how you doing?
All we know is that it's not the ice moon or the cube's cradle. Hopefully we'll find out by the
Wait,
end
no,
of the season. Why is Kato born on the island?
It's not the cube cradle. There is nothing that says it's not the cube cradle, because like, okay, how would it not be cube cradle? There's legit nothing that says it can't be. To me, it actually is the cube cradle, because if you even go to the loading screen of the cube cradle, you can see sun rays, red sunlight going like through around the cube cradle. As some people might say, but it's a perfect circle. How would that be the cube cradle? Cube cradle is kind of a perfect circle. It just has some lines going around it, which I don't really think that anyone in Epic Games is gonna be like, okay, those lines, make sure to get those lines on the sun. The sunlight can just go around those lines. It's fine. I don't think that matters. Let's go through the rest. So I do think it's the cube cradle. There's nothing that says it's not.
What is his ultimate plan? As I've mentioned in the beginning of the video, Kato Thorne is making the island his new home. So he most likely had a former home somewhere, and with that we can either assume that it got destroyed maybe, or he just left because Reality Zero in his belief is—
To me, as I have said, Kato Thorne's home should be the mega reality. There's a lot of— oh, another subscriber, Joe! It's Joe Biden! Thank you, Joe Biden! I have an ice cream for you, don't worry. And we have a place you can just sleep whenever you want. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, I think Kato Thorne's home is mega reality. There's been so many people from Last Reality in Mega also. And there has been huge connections to vampires in Mega. He left Mega Reality to serve the Last Reality, probably after he found those Rings of Darkness. when he became the Darkness Vampire, he now works for the last reality. Do you think that Kado is a snapshot of Midas? Midas, they don't really look like each other to be snapshots. They would have to look kind of exactly the same or really similar, so I don't think so. So yeah, Kado, his home should be the reality, that one. But now he serves the last reality. To me, that's why he left his home. But now, making the island his new home, I feel like that's what all the last reality are gonna do. This should be the beginning of the Forge of the 5 realities to create the last reality, the name of the last reality, the final reality. So Kado is the beginning of them coming in and taking over when they create the last reality, the final realm to destroy all the other ones. So next season, while he's here, the eclipse and all of that are also gonna come in, and it gets revealed to be the cube cradle and all of that. Let's see the rest.
Is more fit for him. But what does Reality Zero have that his home doesn't? That's simple. The 0 point. And not only that, treasures from countless realities in the Omniverse. Reality Zero.
I'm gonna say that countless realities in the Omniverse, but the only treasures we have seen from him is from the 5 realities. It's from the jungle, not 4 realities, not his home. From the jungle, you can find collection from the Oathbound. You can find collection from the other one. What was it? I forgot the name. It was Oathbound, it was jungle, and no. Oh, the ice reality. You can find collections from the ice reality in those glass places, but you cannot find. There is also one more. You can find collections from the desert reality, Colossal Colosseum, which I said should be the 5th reality, the desert being Greek themed. And now he has a collection of the desert reality. You can go check the shield from Colossal Colosseum, which exact thing I said is from the desert reality. To me, he was mainly the person who went through the 5 realities, gathered the perfect people from them, and gathered some collections from it. Because if you say the collections are from the things on the island, those shields currently are not on the island. Those shields were on the old islands, but not right now. Nowhere you can find those shields in any of the seasons in Chapter 4. While all the other collections in some of the places you go are from the things, props on the island right now, the shield from the desert Colossal is not. Even more proof towards the 5 realities. Hopefully desert will come in the next season, but it might be kept for Chapter 5.
Massive feast for Kado Thorn. Although I feel like he has something more sinister in mind than just stealing things. Remember when Optimus Prime told us that formidable enemies have taken notice that the 0 point's energy no longer flows?
About that, I have said this. The energy that faded, it should be something that we have seen, an energy we have seen. What faded? It was the bubble around the island that faded because the Herald destroyed the island. To me, the last reality this whole time, we're trying to get rid of that bubble. And as said, the last reality we know from a fact, we could not easily get into the island. They needed Raz and all of that to get them into the island. Why? It should be the bubble. The bubble around Chapter 3 map stopped the last reality from getting in. So Cube Queen in Season 8 Chapter 2 had to open a rift inside of the bubble itself, not outside of it. That was the only way for her to bring some of her ships into the island. So what Optimus Prime said should be what the last reality did. They got rid of the bubble and now the energy is gone. The energy should not have been gone in Season 3 Chapter 4. It was gone from Season 1 Chapter 4, right after the island blew up. So Herald destroyed the island, therefore the entire last reality and the cube cradle, all of that can just easily we get into the island. That's it. There's no bubble to stop them. There is nothing like that. So formidable enemies should be the last reality and the cube cradle. That's what I believe.
close to the island, one of those formidable enemies could have been Kato Thorne. We aren't 100%
Part of the last
sure what
reality,
Kato is
so yeah.
capable of, and if his time traveling to the past has an effect on the present or future, but time traveling alone can already start to mess things up badly. This is why it is said that the fate of the island is at stake, and taking back what Kato Thorne stole from the island is the Looper's last resort. I theorize that
Looper's last resort. I think they just said that to not reveal the things. Elizabeth, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you have lots of fun. So, the last resort to me, so the things about the loopers, taking things back, that's kind of our own thing. Dr. Stone did not tell us to take things back. We're just doing it. Like, in the trailer, when you see the guys, the haste people going for the items, Dr. Stone kind of told them, from what I've seen, you can just go take whatever you want. That's fine. I want you to take this for me. That thing that the Stone wants being the time machine inside of the vault. So Dr. Stone built this team for them to take the time machine, while the team can steal things for themselves too. So when they grab Oro's head and everything, that's not for Dr. Stone. That's just themselves. Maybe they wanna like sell the head. Maybe they want to pet the head. Maybe they want to sleep with the head. Maybe they want to do like some other things. I don't know. But that's not Dr. Stone telling them to steal things. Dr. Stone only told them to steal the time travel machine. So time travel machine should be our last resort.
part of Kato Thorne's ultimate plan is to totally eclipse the sun on the island eternally, which is what we may get in Fort Nightmares. How will
Yeah,
we eclipse
it's
the sun
definitely
on the
gonna be
island
Fort
eternally?
Nightmares.
I have no idea. It most likely will have something to do with this time machine. At the moment, Kato's plan and himself largely remain a mystery, since this is the first time we've ever seen him and we don't fully understand his intentions. But what we do know is that according to NPC dialogue with Nolan Chance, Sloan is working with the thieves and
Yeah, so about this, Dr. Sloan is important to the current storyline of the season. Some people say she vanished. No, she's the main character, kind of right now. How? Okay, so the snapshot quest. People are a little bit confused about the snapshot quest. This is how they're meant to be. Currently, the snapshot quests are us getting to know the characters from the haste before the team is made. So we got to know Nolan. We got to know about Antonia. In the last snapshot quest, we got to know about Piper. In the next one, we're gonna get to know about the Thick Fish, Perfection. In the one after, we're gonna get to learn about Animu, the girl, the hacker. So basically, what Epic Games did is they showed us the trailer, the storyline trailer at the start of the season. That trailer is the future. It's when the team, the haste team, is created. But we have not reached that yet. They showed us that should be right when Halloween starts. So till then, what we are doing, Epic Games kind of made us start to learn about these characters from the haste team, get to know who they are, what they do, their personality, get a date with Piper, get to know the messed up things that Nolan has done, why people hate him, get to know about Antonia, how awesome she is, how peak she is, how Queen is the Raku, but still, how awesome she is. So yeah, and the next two, we will try to bring in Thick Fish and the Hacker Girl into this team. So the entire snapshot quest should be us creating the team that then go to the haste in the trailer. That's what you should expect for the snapshot quest. And when that happens, from Halloween, I say from Halloween, that should end and we go through the rest of the storyline quests. So that part is done, we built the team, and now we go through maybe Dr. Stone returns and we get voice lines again. And from then, we go through the plan of what Dr. Stone wants to do with the time machine. So till then, you're gonna just have fun learning about the haste team, which I kind of love. I like how they made us learn about who these characters are, instead of just throwing them in. They chose to tell us what the characters are, and then it started. I agree with that. That was a cool idea. From the Halloween event, the action is gonna start. That's when we learn what the hell is going on with the haste and all of that.
recommended us to the thieves to help steal from Kato Thorne, and she knows about this time machine, which is why she's working with the thieves so they can steal the time machine, and then it'll be all up to Sloane whether she will use it for good or the temptation of using it for something else will make her use it for bad. We also know that this is going to happen due to an unfinished leak of part 4 of the snapshot quest, where it is said that Sloane has a time machine. What do you
Part 4, Sloane has the time. Wait, I didn't know that. Wait. Go back. What?
to an unfinished leak of part 4 of the
Snapshots quest. There is some kind of in Kato's this was darkest protected vaults that the Sloane wants. Part 4. Seems that the Solona. What did you say, Egyptian? Solona has a time machine. The vampire guy has some tech I'm curious about. Seems like Sloane has a time machine. Doesn't that sound a little bit weird? Seems like that Sloane has a time machine. Wait. I think this has a problem. Wait, Restro, think of it like this. I think this quest has a problem. If it is exact text, maybe I should ask the Egyptian leaker to make sure. But this text has a problem. One of them is Dr. Rasson has a time machine. Wouldn't that be like she owned it from the start? Wouldn't they say she captured the time machine, she stole the time machine, she took the time machine? Why does it say a time machine? Yeah, exactly, Restro. I think this is written. Maybe I give it a Sloane. No, she has a time machine after she stole it. I don't know. I feel like they want to say Kato has a time machine. To me, I feel like let's see how it goes. Actually, there's two choices. To me, I think they made a mistake there, and they're gonna fix it in the future. I think it was supposed to say so it was supposed to be like in Snapshots 4. She told from Kato that's what everything is built up. She stole it. Okay, so the restaurant I have, yeah, that's why I want to bring up two things. So there's two possibilities now. Maybe this is written wrong by Epic and they're gonna fix it, and it was supposed to say that Kato has a time machine. So like they in the 4th snapshot quest, because we know that the team does not know that the Kato has a time machine yet. Sloane might be the only person that knows, but she's not telling the team. If you go check right now, the team does not know. So to me, this was meant to be like in the 4th part, the team finally finding out that Kato has a time machine. Unless there's another thing. Unless the 4th part of the snapshot quest. So in the 3rd part, that's why. Yeah, I think I think it's like it's either that or through this. The 4th snapshot quest should be the aftermath. So like the team is built. So it should be maybe the after Halloween event. The 4th one comes after Halloween. The team is built. They go steal the time machine, and then we get this like part 4. That is possible too. Maybe part 4 is not part of the setup. So it could be any of those. We can see how it goes in the future. Both are possible. But it's kind of still weird how they wrote it. The Halloween events, I'm pretty sure will last till then will last. Oh no, I don't mean restro like I mean like after like when the Halloween event happens, maybe these like quests come out too. Because till then, if I'm right, because it feels like the team is not together, so they wouldn't know about the time machine, and the eclipse has not happened. The trailer we saw should be the future, basically like when the Halloween event happens. So till then, Kato would have the time machine to go steal Oro's head. If so, this should be after Halloween happens, so like around the time that Halloween happens. By after, I mean when the event starts. If not, then this is a mistake. This, I think they're gonna fix it. If that's before, then that would make no sense. So let's see how it goes then. To me, I feel like this was a mistake they're gonna fix. Sloane is trustworthy in my opinion. She's queen. Don't worry about her.
snapshot quest where it is said that Sloane has a time machine. What do you guys think? Will she use it for good and totally redeem herself, or give in to the temptation of using it for bad? Subscribe if you love Fortnite storyline content.
W! Res! I love Restro's art style and editing and everything. He kind of has the same vibe as me, I would say, with his like how epic he tries to make his videos and his like art style. I go a little bit more like chaotic, he's calmer, but I love it. Restro's content is really wholesome, it's awesome. It's really well edited, the art design and everything, good job. Well done! Amazing video! But yeah, I'm gonna say this. So this is how I feel like the season is gonna go, based on the quest and everything we have gotten. So the snapshot quest, most of the parts to me are us building the team, and once the team is built, right now we're learning about the characters in the team. So we learned about who Piper is, what she enjoys, her personality. We learned about Nolan. We learned about Antonia. Two people which we have not learned that are not collab characters are Fig Fish and the hacker girl. We're gonna then learn about those two people and bring them in the team too. Then once the team is created, that should be when the trailer happens. The eclipse happens and Kado goes to time travel, steal Oro's head, because even Oro's head is not in the map right now. They would put it in if they showed it in the trailer, so it's not in here. That's when Kado goes to steal the head, and that's when the haste happens. And from then, either the haste is successful, they manage to steal the time machine, give it to Dr. Stone, or that's something we will do through the Halloween events. That's gonna be like the final part of the storyline of this season, when the action actually begins, when the fight of Kado with us begins, when we try to steal the time machine, and probably when we will learn what the eclipse is. To me, it's the Cube Cradle. But how do you guys feel in the comments? Restro, are you still here? Do you think that's how it's gonna go? To me, that's how this season's story will play out. I'm happy they made us learn about the characters who's gonna do the haste, because now we have actually reason to care for them. No, not the Cube Cradle. But Restro, the thing is, if Last Reality would not play a part in like this chapter's story, why did they bring them up in Mega and all of that? To me, they are meant to. But maybe it's chapter 5, maybe you're right. To me, it's gonna be next season. That Cube Cradle comes, they all come back. I don't think it's worth bringing back the Last Reality this chapter. I feel like they will in the end, but maybe you're right. Who knows? Nobody knows. Let's do a bet. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you so much. They were brought up to create a slow build up for them. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like everything that is brought up in chapter 4 is meant to connect directly into the ending. Like the Shapeless Man, you think it's Geno. To me, it's nothing. But think about it like this, Restro. What if, so the Last Reality comes, we manage to somewhat defeat them, mostly, mainly, maybe, and we go back in time or something, and now Geno returns for Order Restore comics. Geno either becomes the good guy or he becomes the villain, the new main villain, and he takes over to build, restore his order, being the new comics. I think chapter 5 is Io returning, and maybe they're gonna fight Last Reality one last time, maybe not. I'm not sure about that. I feel like they're gonna fight Last Reality one last time, maybe in the past. The comics gonna go announce either this month or next time. I can't wait. I love the comics. I can't wait for the next comics. It's gonna be so much fun. Maybe Donna's final surprise will be Order Restored comic. That's actually true. That's really possible. Yeah, because like who else would write the comics? Like Charlie? Would he? I don't know. He just came in. Would he know the entire story to like write a comic? Yeah, I feel like Order Restored is Donna's final work. I agree with you, Restro. My brain right now, sign the stream. Wow. No! You already seen how Nika Ferdi is the Shapeless Man. Oh, that's true! It's not Geno. It's not the Nothing. It's Nick Ferdi. He is the king. No, cause the comics are made a year beforehand, I think. Exactly, Restro, that's true, yeah, it is. They work on it, especially the writing. They work on the writing from long before. The art is what takes so long. The art design and the changes they make to the comics to fit how the story is being told right now, those should be what takes the comics so long to come. I think the story itself, they write it like a year before and everything. Probably Donald did it. And Donald finishing up will be explaining to... Exactly, yeah. The rest of you are going through exactly my thoughts. I think that's probably gonna be the final thing we will see from Donald. And Geno's actual reveal is meant to be Order Restored and Chapter 5. To me... Wait, think about like this. What if instead of Dr. Stone, Geno is the one who was waiting for the time machine to come, and then he, instead of Dr. Stone, steals the time machine to like time travel with it, or he also goes back into the past with us to begin to like, first of all, get rid of the last reality, and second, build his order again, and this time no one can mess with him. This time he's the big guy now. It's done. Either being the good guy or the new main bad guy, one of those. But I definitely don't think Geno was not revealed till now. He was not the main villain. He was like a villain which was teased for the future. Chapter 5 is gonna be so good, man. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. Restra, probably you're so excited too. Chapter 5, oh my god. Open world. Order restored, all of that? Wow, it's gonna be sick. Imagine I'm dead. Imagine is alive to me. Master hand. Yes, I can't wait. Wybin was chapter 4 and faster. Restro is like, fuck you, chapter. Chapter 4. About chapter 4. Gameplay wise, map wise, mechanical wise, best chapter of all time. It was so much fun. It was so enjoyable. Updates wise, it had a little bit like less updates, probably because they're working on open world and UFN. Live event wise, storyline wise, really slow, but I love this story. It was just slow. It had a fun story, it had really good ideas, it just needed to tell more. Which to me, because they're working on Order Restored and open world, I'm fine with that too. Chapter 5 is coming, it's gonna be insane. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm still not ready for open world. Is gonna be insane. Get ready. Okay, let me show you this. I talked about open world so much and so many people ignored it, and now that it's happened, they're still ignoring it. Let's go through it. Before it was announced that open world is happening, where is it? Yeah, right there. Can you see it? Let me see. No, you cannot see it. Let me change it. Wait. Do you see it there? Before it was confirmed, again, that open world is gonna come in chapter 5. I made a whole video on it, being like, open world possibly is actually chapter 5. That's being the content they said you have never seen before. So I get it right. It is. Either that, it might be still chapter 6, but based on the leaks, it seems like it's chapter 5. And I said in that video, and I said how it could be. I said, don't give up on this idea. It's for sure. People say, no, it's not for sure, but it is. But then we go all the way back into the past. Really, really old past. Like, really old. We keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Was it here? It should be around here. Yo, open world, again. 1 year ago. 1 year ago, I said again. Chapter 3. Wait, let me drink water. 1 year ago, I said chapter 3 for sure confirms with what Foundation says going back home that open world will happen. So there's another time that I said like don't give up on it. And then let's keep going. That's not the first time I talked about open world. Where was it? Let's see. Hello, man, these are so old. Okay, don't watch this video. Don't watch that. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. It should be around this time. The first time I talked about open world. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I've been talking about this thing non-stop for 2 years. And I got so much hate for that. People were like, I don't know, you're delusional. There is no more like, there is no open world or anything like that. But it actually happened. It's happening. 2 years. Insane. And another thing I wanna bring up. And another thing. Look at this. Look at who predicted in Season 7. Fortnite Season 8, Chapter 2 will be the biggest season. The end game, Season 8, the end, the final day of Chapter 2. I was one of the first who predicted that Season 8's Chapter 2 is the final season because I said there is no way we can defeat the aliens and stuff. I got that right too. I said this in Season 7, not even Season 8. I'm smart. Mega. Giga. So like, people keep ignoring the things I say. But take them seriously. I don't just make shit up. I put a lot of thought into it. But okay. I'm feeling a little bit sick right now and everything. I think I'm gonna end it right now. I don't know why is it so zoomed in. Because of the video and stuff. I feel really sick right now. So I think I'm gonna end the video to go rest and all of that. I don't know, my throat feels weird. I hope it's not like a really bad thing. I think I was like outside and someone just was close and they were sick, so I got it from them. But it's fine. Thank you for joining in. I hope you had a lot of fun. I need to go rest now. Have a great day too, Bonnie. Thank you, legends. Thank you for being here. And give some love to the other storyline creators too. Tater, Tedius, Klarque, Glenn, Restro, Master JOY. Goodbye. I'm feeling sick. I need to go. Oh my god.